We don't come again this wonderful day, this wonderful time. Na me and you day here, and we must continue. We no get anything to hold, we no get anything to hide. We must continue. We must continue. You see, when you see things they move upside down, you know, say things don't they happen upside down. Things fall apart. I remember that time when we did small, we would dey run chin every Thursday, make we go watch things fall apart. You could say things fall apart, center cannot hold, things fall apart. And that time, the only Okonkwo with the like watch. Any scene wey Okonkwo no dey inside, e no dey sweet because no Okonkwo carry action. Center cannot hold. That is where we dey now. Ike Nwannem Ndewo Chukwu gozie gị. Thank you for coming, and every Biafran that is joining us, you are welcome, and I thank you for coming, and I beg you, as you just join me, try and like the video. Just like. I know they stream from Facebook today. They just fight me upside up and down. But they don't know say we be no retreat, no surrender. That be waiting, they don't know. They don't know say we be die hard. You don't watch that film when they call die hard. If you watch it, we go understand what it will be. We are die hard. We know they agree die. You kill us, make we die. We no agree die. La 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 la. I remember when I did small that time. I go Lagos. My brother they read paper. He tell me say earthquake happen somewhere, building collapse. So after 2 weeks, as they clear the thing, they believe say everybody don't die. They don't rescue the ones where they fit rescue finish. So the ones where remain go don't die now. So as they got the clear the thing, they can't see say one man die alive inside. After 2 weeks, where they inside the building, where fall on top. Now they come they ask the man, what happen? You are still alive after 2 weeks. The man say, death come, he no gree die. Die hard. I dey tell you the truth. Die hard, no get part 2. We must learn to be die hard. That is just the simple truth. We must learn to be die hard. We must learn to be die hard. I see. All day she. Me with the front media here, and many other people with the front line here, with the CI. If we tell you waiting with they see, we say a lie. Me we no get anything. They attack me. Only God that they save me. No be say I get power because I know Sabi do or they she. I don't get anything. My odeshi na chuko kike. I dey tell you the truth. My odeshi na only Shuku Okike. And Ingo they keep us, Ingo they protect us all from the hands of the enemy. And all they want and why they are fighting is just to stop us from talking. But we no go stop. Waiting they want, now make with the talk. Hey, see this guy naked today, see this one more. Oh, they don't. But if you watch, since for more than 1 year now, me, I don't go to news again to bring. I don't just come on live and start talking. No. Now, if you see me online, they always like go bring Nigerian news to do my broadcast, because they don't accuse me many times. They even say I should show them source where me they get the information where they use. You can imagine. Now make me go understand say wetin I dey do, e dey penetrate. So I go there increase the tempo. So I greet you all. I greet you, Ume Ndewo, Basili Maz Ndewo, Ndewo, Machi Media Ndewo, Ndewo, Nolin Ndewo, and every other person there out there, anywhere you are watching me from. One love and respect. We must continue. So today, as the people we call themselves Igbo continue hunting for the head of Simon, begging for a new state, the Northerners are busy recruiting people to fight Nigeria. Recruiting openly. Now, the recruitment of these people, insurgents, recruitment, this is no longer secret, though. It's now in the open. Make you understand. In the broad daylight, I get my proof. I will show you, make you hear, make you see. Now, they are recruiting openly in broad daylight. You dey get wetin I dey tell you? While some people like Abaribe go there shout, bring Simon Ekpa now! And even get guts to come publicly, come tell you, say, he don't go UN to talk with ambassador to bring Simon Ekpa. He don't go Finland to talk with the diplomats to bring Simon Ekpa. He don't go Moon to bring Simon Ekpa in the red chamber. Abaribe, we heard him. Yesterday I showed him video. I no go show him again. And then Ohanaez busy begging, asking, demanding for new state. It shock you, make it no shock you. Now so they do. Now their way. Now their way. Now so they do. Now their way. Now make you they understand. Purpose of them must said, if we know the way we brought back Nnamdi Kanu, make we bring Simon Ekpa. And so many people. And the Ohanaez and Igbo waiting, they call him. I don't forget his name. Ohanaez and Igbo spokesman who say, bring Simon Ekpa now. Make we kill him. If we have caught, if we have kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, why can't we kidnap Simon Ekpa? If we can go to Kenya and bring Nnamdi Kanu back, Simon Ekpa chop wish, bring him back. Meanwhile, if you have not voted, go and cast your vote. It's very important. I don't know where I go start. Make I read that Ohanaez news for you. Make we start there. Make we start that. This one a good place to start. Make we use them start. Go be good starting point. Okay, now. Government should go after Simon Ekpa for masterminding tension in Southeast. Ohanaez spokesperson. Now, tension, masterminding tension, not even insecurity again. Tension. They are scared. They are now afraid. Hey, only Simon Ekpa. If you see Simon Ekpa, shook him for hand for me. Shook him hand in the try. One person that the whole land, the criminals in that land are scared of. When he come out to speak like this, they are quaking. They are scared. This is all they know how to do. They don't want any good thing to come out. Shakam. They don't want the poor to leave. They just want to let the poor get poorer and the criminal get weightier. This is what they want. Government should go after Simon Ekpa for masterminding tension in Southeast. As these criminals, where is Southeast? They don't even know where they belong. They are not close to Southeast. They are claiming Southeast because somebody gave them the name Southeast. They are calling for state creation. Iwenyawo sat down and say his problem is more states. So we have more senators. So we have more people for reps.
Has passed a bill seeking to establish a new state in the southeast geopolitical zone to be known as Orlu State. Well, the bill, which passed its first reading, was sponsored by Ikenga Ugochinya, representing Idiato North and South Federal Constituency, along with 15 other co-sponsors. According to the draft bill, the creation of Orlu State will amend the 1999 Constitution, increasing the number of states in Nigeria from 36 to 37. The new state, with Orlu as its capital city, will be created from portions of Imo, Abia, and Anambra states.
Did you get it? You get the message? To create, just to complete the 1999 Constitution. Just that is what they are doing. Carrying out waiting their right for book for them. That is all they know. They don't know anything again. They don't use their brain. All they know how to do, carrying out what is given to them in the manual. They are not asking questions. This state we are clamoring for, is it going to solve any problem? Is he going to give us anything? Is he going to add anything to us? No. Ikenga now Ugochine problem is that when this thing come, maybe I will be opportuned to become the governor, or at least deputy governor, or at least rep, or at least minister for justice for the state. Who knows? This is their problem. Oh, me, I, myself, me, I, myself, onwe mua, me. This is it. Now, this Orlu state they are calling for. Have you gone to Orlu before? Have you seen Owerri, Orlu, Umuahia, Okigwe, all these Mbano, Mbitolu, Okigwe, Mba, Anyana, all those? Have you been to that area? Have you seen how the place look like a demonic kingdom? No road, no light, no nothing. All they know is how to create opportunity to steal money. Finish. Opportunity to steal. Finish. Nothing more. Nothing more opportunity to thief. Now be their own. They are calling for more states. More state. That is it. Iwanya will say, na the state be problem. Make him create more state. Make him be waiting if he do now when the power. As if creating the state na achievement. The National Publicity Secretary of Ohanaez Igbo, Dr. Alex Obwennia, shared his thought with Ayola Olasupo on the killings of military personnel in Abia State, among other issues. Are you getting the message? On the killings of the military personnel, killings of the innocent people is not his problem. Killings of the people of Okwama, leveling the community is not his problem. That the people of Ohamufu are in IDP camp is not his problem. That you don't have one common seaport is not his problem. You don't have road. Those ones is the way the people must live. You don't have hospital, you don't have industry, you don't have anything. Those ones are nothing. The important thing is that a military man has been murdered by unknown gunmen. Therefore, go and catch Simon Ekpa. If it means wiping out and leveling down everybody in Biafra land, do that, but don't touch Army man. Over 300 youth that have been reported disappeared. Those ones are nothing. Their problem is, why did you touch Army man? Army man get right to shoot you aside. You no go do anything. You no get right to revert. Even when you no do anything, Army man shoot you. Don't talk when they shoot you. They shoot your brother for your front. See your mouth. Don't ask questions. Army man go enter your house, grab you. Even if you dey with your wife for bed, he go come there, come grab you. You no go do anything. We see one video flying now, how military were beating one defense director or so. They were beating him mercilessly. Army, when we tell you that Nigeria is a place where you don't have a system of government, no common system of government, Army, they operate. Army is, listen, they tell you that military is not in power, but it is worse than when military is in power. You have a country where you don't have system of government. No system. The only system is if you can steal money, if you can manipulate anybody to steal from them, do that. If you can just innovate an idea to steal money, go and do so. It is legalized. They will come to this green chamber, white chamber, yellow chamber, red chamber to tell you how they want to steal your money. Finish. That's all they want. Excuses and reasons and a way to steal money. That is all they know how to do. That is all they do. Nothing more, nothing less. Just a way to steal money. That is all they are on. A way to steal money. Make we read and finish. Make we read and finish. Hold on. Make we go on and read more. The Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress recently embarked on a nationwide strike, which was suspended. This is a result of ongoing controversy over minimum wage for workers. What is your advice to the federal government on the situation? Let's hear him. In the first place, The salary does not go anywhere for any Nigerian worker because the cost of living is very high now in the market. It is very outrageous. Even salt and every good food item you can think of are very exorbitant. Anyway, these ones are not the news. We are not interested in these ones. But the important thing is that you have now come to realize that their problem is the murdered army. Therefore, they go murder. We are coming to the main news you see in the topic. We are just trying to make the fire ignite before we go to the main news. As for the topic, that is what we will be discussing. You will see, I get my proof. I know they show you. I know if you just come here, come they sit down talk. Simon Ekpa is become their problem and will remain their problem until they enter 6 feet. Simon Ekpa is become their problem and will always remain their problem. Telling you the truth. Now, on the other hand, let us quickly see these people that tell you they are your house of assembly of house, da 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 da. Let us just hear small, make we hear. Listen.
To be a lawmaker in Nigeria, by the way, all you need is secondary school certificate. Yet, your basic salary is 2.5 million naira per month. Furniture allowance is 7.4 million per month.
Are you getting it? And somebody call himself Labor Union is begging for 60,000 naira. Even when you were having it at 40,000 naira, your salary was being denied. They don't pay you. They owe you for months, for years sometimes. Teachers are being owed. They hold their money for 2 years. They know they pay teachers. Sometimes one governor go enter, he go they pay them after 6 months, he go pay them for 2 months. He go use the other one, put for his pocket. It's just for you to understand the wickedness of the people. When I tell you there is nothing, no presence of government, basic salary 2.5 million, furniture 7.5 million every year. If you collect 60,000 naira, how much do you think you get by the end of the year? Do you get 1 million? Listen.
Per month. Who changes furniture every month? Newspaper allowance. Nobody is reading newspaper, by the way, but they still get 1.2 million naira per month to buy newspaper. And then they have wardrobe allowance, 621,000 every month. Recess allowance is 248,000 every month. This is different from leave allowance. What does that even mean? Another 248,000 per month. On top of that, they have accommodation allowance, 4.9 million every month. Continue.
Are you getting the message?
On top of that, they have accommodation allowance, 4.
That is it. And some people will sit down to tell you, considering 65,000 is good. Useless people. When 60,000 naira cannot even buy you a bag of curry. It cannot buy you a bag of curry. It can't buy you a bag of anything. Not even a bag of beans. Not even, it can't even pay your salary. It can't even pay your house rent, I mean to say. It can't even pay your house bill. And when we talk, they say that they make noise. The Nigeria Army go organize you. Listen, I don't have anything against Nigeria Army. I have something and everything against those OB head, coconut head, useless head that will submit themselves as media, bloggers, whatever they call themselves, influencers, to Nigeria Army to educate them that there are things like this that this Yoruba woman is telling you now is not something you should be discussing. You should be discussing and projecting a way forward Nigeria. You should be discussing things like how President Bola Tinubu should go forward, and you will not be saying things or negative things about Nigeria. Only say positive things. That is what they are educating you. Don't go to media and tell them how military has been leveling communities. Don't tell them about Okwama that are being displaced, forcing them to go into IDP camp. Don't tell them about the IDP camp in Bini. Don't tell them about the IDP camp in Enugu. Don't tell them about the Governor Mba of Enugu taking people's ancestral lands by force and displacing people to go to IDP camp. Don't tell them about ethnic cleansing. Don't tell them about land grabbing policy. Don't tell them about economic strangulation policy. Don't tell them about Lagos economic strangulation. Don't tell them about drowning Igbo in the Lagos Ocean Lagoon, as they told you. Only tell them good things about the government of Nigeria. Advise them to pray that Nigeria will be good. Advise them to pray and fast for December. You see, the people will go mountain, go pray and fast for Nigeria. Kidnappers come there, come kidnap them. That one never tell you, say, no, be God send you. Nigeria has no system of government. Not even anything like system. Not even like anything. G no even there. S no there. System no there. Government no there. They no get them. This is not just my news, but I just say make we just talk small on this. Now, make we hear this news. I think this should be the place where they were telling us about demand for creation of state.
And he has an ulcer, and nobody has had access to him for 12 days. So they're saying, look, please, I charge him to court. If you're charging him to court, resident for longer than 48 hours.
Okay, and that's story in Punch? Yes. So, same, NIN, subscribers kick against Friday deadline, demand extension. Yes, because like to cut me off. And when I went to the office, and it was a rigorous procession of telephone lines, not information needed for verification, just as it is. They tell you to impute it online. And nice. I sat down somewhere for an hour. It's meant for new SIM. We have
deaths of the military personnel in Delta will be hunted down, specifically the deaths of the soldiers. With 1.6 billion 2027 presidential tickets for
more states in the southeast.
Okay.
More states in the
Peter Obi. Okay, which story are we starting with in Punch, in Daily Sun? Okay, let me go ahead.
Okay. So Ohanaez demands more states in the southeast.
Did you hear that? Ohanaez demand for more states. Ohanaez. I saw the video, but I think I have the video, but I cannot figure out where I kept it. It will take me time to begin to search. I can't search it. I've tried to find it. I cannot. Now, Ohanaez, led by Iweanyanwu, I saw Iweanyanwu with my own, saying that he must make sure that he adds more state. I was looking at him. Now you heard from TVC News, Ohanaez is demanding for new states. You get the message? This is what they are demanding. Demanding for new state and the head of Simon Ekpa. Why the Northerners are doing, we are coming. We are coming. By the time we enter the video and open it and analyze it, you go understand. If you still there believe anything nine, you know, say you know be human being in short. You know be human being.
Punch in Daily Sun. Okay, let me go ahead.
Okay. So Ohanaez demands more states in the southeast. Ohanaez Ndibo yesterday demanded the devolution of power in the ongoing constitutional review by the National Assembly. This is as Enugu State Governor Peter Mba. He charged the Igbo to rediscover their innate economic potential and avoid acts capable of self-destruction. President General of Ohanaez, Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, who stated this at a retreat for Igbo leaders in Enugu, also reiterated the call for creation of additional state for the Southeast, noting that the Igbo were not happy with the skewed nature of the 1999 constitution. He stated that the group still stood by its Oka declaration on constitutional review after the 2018 special summit.
When they come out, I tell you, Igbos are this. They are not telling you of Igbos. So they are telling you of themselves, within themselves, all them, the circle of wicked criminals among them is what they are telling you about. Not about the Igbos. No, not about the Igbos, not about me and you. About their pot wicked bellies. About their evil minds. That is what they're telling you. They don't represent you. That one everybody knows. They represent themselves, their children, their wife, their dogs, their cat, even the insect that live in your house. They don't represent you.
Yes, so they're asking for more states, and I'm sure this also has to do with when it comes to the allocations.
Resource control.
Yes, resource control. So that if we have more states in the Southeast, time for allocation and resource control will have the Igbos.
Have you seen it? Just to get more allocation. Resource control is not for, and listen, when you hear allocation, resource control, you say, yes, allocation, they will build the road, they will be. No, the one they have they built anything for you? Have they built even a pure water factory for you? What have they done? Nothing. So why do you think when the resource control, Igbos are not happy, allocation, you think it's for you? You think it's for your own good? It's for your own destruction. They want to bring the destruction more closer to you, because as their others are crying for hunger, they think no, they touch you. They want to bring it more closer so that it go touch you by all means, so you go cry. Resource control.
Bigger,
Have more share. Bigger the share.
Can they just make every street a state? So that we can all get this
We can all
allocation?
get the allocation.
I'm telling you, right?
Let's see how that goes with the constitutional review, and let's see what's going to
See what happens.
Yeah.
The National Agricultural Development Fund, NADF.
Now, I'm done with this one. Now, our Prime Minister made it clear. Nobody have the right. Anything anybody want to do, want to say, want to act concerning Biafra land is illegal. And if you try them, Biafra go come ask you, oh boy, what thing you do now? Why you do them now? Why you go to do like this? Now, when over 30 million people have voted that they don't want Nigeria again, you are coming to tell them Nigeria is giving them state. What state? What state? State the Wako. Hey, my dear Grace, how you there? Greetings. Ndewo. Thank you for that prayer. Thank you. They want to create more state. Now ask yourself, which state? What do you want to do with this state? What do you need the state for? We don't need the state. What we need is freedom. We don't need state. What we need is freedom.
And in Imo State, Governor Hope Uzodinma is calling for the immediate arrest and prosecution of factional leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Simon Ekpa, over his continuous sit-at-home order in the southeast region. Governor Uzodinma made this call in Owerri, the Imo State capital, while playing host to the new general officer commanding 82 Division of the Nigerian Army, Enugu. He said it's time for the military to work in synergy with the federal government to end practice and ensure Simon Ekpa is detained to face the full wrath of the law.
Security agencies, particularly the military, working with the federal government of Nigeria, will be able to either bring the Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria to also sit at home with us, or be made to face the wrath of the law.
Bring him back. Go and bring him back. Simon, I have told you, he is there. You know where he lives. Go and bring him back. Abaribe has gone all the way to UN to make sure he brings Simon Ekpa back. It has gone all the way to African Summit, African Organization, OAU, or ECOWAS, and the Commonwealth to bring Simon Abaribe single-handedly. Not that he went on behalf, he went on his Abaribe behalf. He went on his own personally. He said he has gone personally. I don't know if I can find the video. I will show you. He has gone personally, personal effort to bring Simon Ekpa back, to kidnap him.
First of all, I will crave the indulgence of my colleagues. Ended. This matter of sit at home started in 2021, August 2021, when the agitation group called IPOB insisted that they will go on a sit at home because of their leader held in prison in the DSS. 3 weeks later, when the effect of the criminal takeover of this started to manifest, this same IPOB came out and said that they are no longer supporting sit at home.
Because Sona don't buy them now, because you succeeded in buying them over. You succeeded and you bought them. Even bought the ESN from them. They sold everything to you. They sold their media. They sold Radio Biafra. They sold the ESN. They sold their mouth to you. And they sold Nnamdi Kanu to you. They sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to you. They sold everything to you. So how do you want them to come out and condemn and support sit at home when you are not supporting it? This Abaribe that is speaking here was humiliated by Nigerian military in his own town this last weekend. He was humiliated and he ran away to Abuja. He's there now ranting. People don't listen to their voices when they don't listen to their voices when they speak.
That they will have stopped. Unfortunately, very unfortunately.
I love this point. Unfortunately, when they believe they have succeeded in buying over everybody, when they thought, when they believe, and they have gone to throw party that they have succeeded, they have kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, they have bought ESN, they have sold ESN for them, they have rounded up on Nnamdi Kanu, they have taken him over. Ejiofor is the most trusted. Ejiofor become the eyes, and the Shina Samoru is now the head, the commander-in-chief of Biafra radio, and the Chinas Awuru have sold his mouth and sold the radio, and the Kenguru Ago have sold everything to Ifanyoba, and Ifanyoba and Nigerian government is now in charge of the same IPOP that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is dying for. When they thought they have succeeded, from nowhere, from nowhere, Simon Ekpa show up. We get. I remember the day Chinas Awuru called me on program. Mechitedek called me. Leave Simon Ekpa. Leave him. He is only looking for a work building his channel. By the time he builds his YouTube channel, he will leave Biafra. He is not serious. I was not convinced. Now, those of you that know me know I was not there with Simon Ekpa before. Even when they were there, their media team were there. When I was not there. I was on my own, doing my own thing. But I was always in support of whatever Simon is doing. I will always stand with. Even before they fought, go back. I don't know if the videos in Facebook deleted them. Before them Nelly Ofebu began to fight against Simon Ekpa, I said it that these people are going to fight Simon Ekpa. I said it that the aim of Nelly Ofebu is to lure Simon Ekpa out of Biafra, is to make sure he distracts Simon Ekpa. But people don't understand me. You don't even reach 1 month, it happened. I said that Nelly Ofebu we never fight or stand for Biafra. You know what happened? So from nowhere, unfortunately, like this man said, Abaribe said, unfortunately, very, 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 very unfortunately, Simon Ekpa showed up. They never expected this. That was why what is his name? Obasanjo told them, we don't make mistake. You kidnapped the wrong person. Nnamdi Kanu is a problem, but he is not the problem. The main problem is that boy in Finland. This was in 2021 that Obasanjo told them this, that they have a bigger problem, and the bigger problem is Simon Ekpa. But they didn't get it. Hey, don't worry. By the time we use our media, we will silence him. You don't know that now. Onye shuku dunaga onwere ife mmadụ pụrụ ime ya. You don't know. Let me not digress. Let's listen to him. He said, unfortunately, very unfortunately, listen.
Criminal takeover of this started to manifest. This same IPOB came out and said that they are no longer supporting sit at home, that they will have stopped. Unfortunately, very unfortunately.
This one shocked them. Very unfortunately, they never believed in their life that Simon Ekpa, that there is anything, anybody that will come out to be more brutal, to be offensive. It shocked them. Very unfortunate.
The Jedi had been removed from the bottle, and all manners of criminal elements had taken over and now use the sit at home to kill, to maim, to burn houses, to kill policemen and all manners of innocent people. When that continued, by December of 2021, and I need for everybody to know this, in company of former senator and our former deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu, 2 bishops, and the secretary of Ohanaez. I went with them to meet with their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, in the DSS headquarters. And there, we pointedly asked him, why did you institute this menace that is crippling the Southeast? He denied and said that the person who is going ahead and insisting that he's doing sit at home on his behalf.
Did you hear how shamelessly he is disgracing himself? As this man speaking, have you ever heard any Fulani man coming out to tell you, I went to see the people you know that they are terrorists? They know that these people are terrorists, but each time their head or whatever, what they call his name, Gumi will come out to tell you. He will tell you that you have to negotiate with the Degogide or all of them together. Not one, because there are many factions, there are many groups of terrorists in the north, from the north. He said you must go and negotiate with them. But each time the people with this useless red cap will go to visiting Nnamdi Kanu, they are going there to ask him, why are you supporting sit at home? Why are you supporting this Simon Ekpa? Why can't you call Simon Ekpa to order? They have not gone there to ask him, how did they beat you in Kenya? They did not go there to ask him, who betrayed you? They did not go there to ask him, how can we help you? They have never gone there to ask him, are you missing your family? They have never gone there to ask him, how do we do your father's house that the bushes has taken over? Grasses and trees has overgrown your father's compound. Sit at home, how do we stop it? They don't go there to tell him that something worse than Operation Python dance has been reoccurring in Biafra land. They don't tell him. They don't go there to tell him that 300 youth was abducted under 1 week. They don't go there to tell Nnamdi Kanu the Nigerian military leveled a community called Okwama under 1 week. And the people were lost, displaced into bushes and the swamp, and the many are still missing. Many died of snake bite and dangerous animal bite, and they have been forced to go to IDP camp. You don't go there to tell Nnamdi Kanu this is the only thing I have against you. You don't go there to tell Nnamdi Kanu that there are a place called Okwama, that the people are dying, that the people are. You don't tell him that there is IDP camp now in Benin. You don't tell him that people of Haram have been displaced into middle of nowhere in the name of IDP. You don't tell them this. If you go and tell Nnamdi Kanu and come out, we have gone to see Nnamdi Kanu. We discuss what the military is doing. You don't tell Nnamdi Kanu that now we have Navy checkpoint in Biafra land. Now we have a force checkpoint in Biafra land. Now we have what do you call it? Quarantine checkpoint. We have also everything that happens, every opportunity, every group, every security operative have checkpoint in Biafra land. When you don't have anything like terrorist organization, are you getting the message? They don't go there. They only go there to tell him, Simon Ekpa is killing people. Simon Ekpa is a criminal organization. Simon Ekpa. You don't tell him the truth. But by the way, before they go there, their ears blocked when Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, said, what we are doing has nothing to do with Nnamdi Kanu. Or this red cap were confusing them that they will not listen again. If the red cap is turning their brain upside down, what about their ears? Is something covering their ears that they did not hear? Simon Ekpa said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no hands, has nothing with what we are doing. They know they hear. They go call for this. Listen.
Is somebody called Simon Ekpa living in Finland, and he never authorized that. And that actually the person he says that ought to represent him is another person. And he called the person's name, Chike Edozian. We came back from that meeting in DSS, called a meeting of all the leaders of the Southeast and said, this is what Nnamdi Kanu says, that he is not part of this. Yet, every Monday, what happens is this. A few miscreants, and I use the word advisedly, come out, shoot and kill one or two people, and run away, and video it and send across the whole of the Southeast, and everybody is now scared. They go and sell it. So these are nothing but criminals. So I support this motion, and especially the matter concerning someone who is a dual citizen of Nigeria.
I wonder if Abaribe can speak boldly like this. Why have Abaribe not taken up the motion that all this Gumi, Alhaji Gumi, and the terrorists in the north must be brought to book? Why? Why, Abaribe? Why now? Abaribe, you forehand. Why now? I never know that Abaribe can stand up in the red chamber and begin to vibrate like a 3310 Nokia. That when it vibrates, the whole house gonna say 3310 don't begin the work. But Abaribe never go here, go raise motion, stand here, quarrel, fight over the insecurity and kidnapping of people, over the Nigerian military in the presence in Biafra land, gagging everywhere, taking over the land, blocking roads everywhere. This is the particular point I want us to hear. Listen to him.
And Finland, staying in Finland, giving orders, and in fact, giving, I will say, orders that you don't understand why people should accept it here.
Because people are tired of your lies and foolishness and trick and criminality. This is why they are accepting it. You don't even ask yourself, why should Biafrans come out to vote despite the threat by Nigerian military? If they catch you voting, you are gone. But they still come out to vote. You don't ask yourself this question. You don't ask yourself, even till now, after over 30 million Biafrans have voted, they are still voting. And you have not asked yourself, does it mean these people are not following us? Does it mean these people have lost interest in us? Yes, they have. You are no longer anything to them. You are no longer representing them. You are no longer speaking for them. You are speaking for yourself and the people that call themselves Ohanaez. You are speaking for yourself and your children and your wife and your immediate dogs and cats that benefit from the criminality.
But then, criminals will always find a reason to do what they want to do. I have also had interactions.
Are you listening to him now? This is where I want you to understand. He have had interaction, not that he was sent on his own. These are the efforts he has made to make sure that Simon Ekpa is kidnapped. Listen to him. He have made interaction
with the Finnish embassy, and in fact, the United Nations.
He had interaction with the Finnish embassy to make sure they give him Simon Ekpa. Personally, you're not Nigeria. Nigeria has gone unfair. He said, let me go myself to tell you the intent, the extent they have gone. This is the same person that wanted to save Nnamdi Kanu, that bailed Nnamdi Kanu. You thought he was a good man. He had mission. He had mission. Let us bear him. So Nigerian army will go to his house and carry his shit out. He go die. We go say, no be Nigeria. Remember till now, Nigerian army have never accepted that they are the ones that went there. And the question I kept asking each time the shooting in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu house come, who sent them there? Who invited the Nigerian military to go there and shoot? Nobody want to answer that question. Ohanaez is not saying anything. The Igbo leaders and this radical Barbariba and his co have not been able to tell us who sent these people there to shoot. They went there to shoot. Why did they go there? Who invited them to come there and shoot? Listen to him.
Nations head in Nigeria, who is from Finland. And what she told me was, it is a government-to-government interaction that will lead to a resolution of this. Because as a citizen of Finland, that he has a right to express his opinion.
You think say in Nigeria where somebody go want express your video, you go carry gun shoot them. Yes, my dear.
But I can tell you, my dear colleagues, each and every one of us has suffered greatly from what is happening in the Southeast.
So you get the message clean and clear. That we are, there we are. Their problem is Simon Ekpa. How do we kill Simon Ekpa? Simon Ekpa have refused to die. Simon Ekpa have refused to be arrested. Simon Ekpa have refused to bow. Simon Ekpa have refused to take bribe. Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. What do we do to this Simon? But you wait that watch me self. What you will go do this Simon Ekpa self? What do you think we go do? What do you think say we go do Simon Ekpa? Make we listen to this first before we continue.
We have come this far. One thing I'm going to ask you, I think it's going to be the last question before I will allow you to rest, because you know you have been on this journey for a very long time and every day on the phone and all that. So I'm going to ask you one last question. The question is this: if from what I've just read now about the motion for Biafra independence at the UK Parliament.
Yes.
The wording is that the Office of the Commonwealth must make sure they use their diplomatic power and ties to compel, though they did not use the word compel, but to compel Nigeria government to organize referendum for a possible freedom of Biafra. And this is exactly what we are all asking. Now, if this did not happen, are you ready to lead us to do anything to get the freedom of Biafra,
Yes.
which I'm going to be number one to follow you.
Yes. You think we're going to live like this, like a bunch of animals forever? Of course not. Of course not. It can't, they know it very well that we are coming. And I will come and I'll bring hell with me. They understand it very well.
Very simple. You think we are going to sit down like this? You come every day, you murder people. You come every day, you do what you like. You murder people. You think saying like that, it go continue? No. And this is what shocked them, because they never imagined, they never thought, they never imagined that anything like this would happen. They never imagined that anything like a Simon Ekpa will emerge. They never imagined, they never believed, they never thought. So the people attacking me, I am not the problem. This is what you must know. The problem is that you people have refused to face the reality. And the reality is that Biafra is here. You cannot stop Biafra. Not now, not never. You cannot stop Biafra. The time you tried to stop Biafra is gone. You cannot stop Biafra. No. You can't stop Biafra. Forget anybody coming to tell you that Biafra is dead. Biafra is dead. 50 years ago. No. You cannot stop Biafra. We are here today. You know, sometimes in the good matters they happen. Sometimes in the good, make it the things that happen, because when things that happen like this, you go begin to understand waiting they go on. I tell you, it could make things that happen, so you go to understand. Because if things know they happen, you know go understand. We are going into the main segment, segment. Now so they call them segment. The whole thing, the whole matter will happen. Now today we will hear them. Make you understand that if you no one fight for your freedom, you are gone. And when you hear gone, no be everywhere. If you go in now, some local some mother I'm telling you the truth. If you no one fight for your freedom, kiga go, kiga ga, that's just the simple truth. Whether you like it to, whether you don't like it, whether you believe me, whether you don't believe me. Maze Basil, if the soldiers are foreigners, who invited them? That is the. I'm not interested in the foreigner, the soldiers, whether they are from heaven, even if they are from hellfire. It's not my interest. Is who invited them to come? Nobody is asking this question. The so-called Ohanaez Abaribe have not asked the question, who invited these people? Because they know the people that invited them. That is what I want you to know. It's not about where they come from. The same people that gather together to bail Nnamdi Kanu are the people that know waiting happen about the military invasion for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu house. They know. They tell you the truth. They know that them know waiting happen. Because the military no go just wake up, they go without somebody inviting them. As somebody called them. It's just like when they shoot for Lekki Toll Gate. When they shoot for Lekki Toll Gate, they say, no, not be me. Is it not the same thing? They say, no. Finally, because the thing happened for Yoruba land, let me tell you the truth. Because it happened in Yoruba land, the whole world open mouth, open eyes. Even CNN, even BBC have to give you the coverage from the air. Who knows him? You know, I think BBC or CNN. That was, I think it's CNN. CNN have to bring out their secret camera, their mount in the sky to monitor what is happening. So they brought it out and they saw that soldiers really shoot people. That was when the Nigeria government come tire. They come admit. Say yes, they shoot, but no be bullet, no be live bullet, and a rubber bullet. The same CNN can't show the bullet where they shoot. Now that time they can't accept. Who send you? Sanwo-Olu say he no send them. Military say Sanwo-Olu na lie. Sanwo-Olu say military na like this they do am. Nya. They don't close them. So who send these people to Nnamdi Kanu to go and shoot rubber bullets? Na rubber bullet they shoot. But their rubber bullet con the murder people. Say 28 people murdered. Make we listen to this.
To implement and construct reforms aimed at revitalizing the nation's economy and bolstering security. The State Internal Revenue Service says at a security checkpoint on the Owerri-Okigwe Road in Imo State, the assailants also shot another person, set us worry over the acts of banditry and terrorism, which have become routine with the government acting nonchalant about it, despite the enormous annual budget for defense. Meanwhile, yet to be identified gunmen on Tuesday shot two police officers at a security checkpoint on the Owerri-Okigwe Road in Imo State. The assailants also shot another person said to be a civilian inside a house. An eyewitness who confirmed the incident to News Muscle area of the state. A voice in a viral video stated, "This just happened now. Unknown gunmen have shot two police officers at Akabo in Ikeduru local government area. Also, a civilian was shot." End quote. The video showed two uniformed police officers lying helplessly on the ground and another body in a room. Residents, however, scampered for safety while shop owners closed their shops out of fear. Meanwhile, the State Police Public Relations Officer Henry Okoye is yet to comment on the incident as of the time of filing this report. Now, the Board of Trustees of the Labour Party has expressed its apprehension regarding what it described as a gag order imposed on its 2023 presidential candidate, Peter Obi. The announcement was made through a press statement released on Monday by Emmanuel Idako, the Kogi State Publicity Secretary of the party in Lokoja. According to the Labour Party, this directive prohibits Obi from making public statements concerning the controversies surrounding the... You're currently listening to the World News at 12 on Voice of... remain the most targeted without any reasons for such actions. And now it's time for us to introduce our guests in the studio.
Okay, I think we're about to get the place. I have been trying to get the particular place we are looking for. Now I think it's here. Let's see.
Or rather, who'll be joining us via the telephone, and that's Barrister Darlington. One of the questions we want to ask Barrister Darlington this afternoon is concerning the Northern Youth stating that they're going to shut down Nigeria for one reason or the other because of the, would I say, reorganization going on within the Central Bank of Nigeria. Barrister Darlington, good afternoon and thank you for joining us on the World News at 12.
Good afternoon, Espan. How are you?
I am fine. I'm sure you had this particular report about Northern Youth threatening to shut down the nation because they feel that the reorientation or reorganization of the central bank currently ongoing mostly affects young persons from the north. And this brings back to the front burner whereby this particular ethnic group supposedly they feel that they should always be at the front run when it comes to any political appointment, when it comes to any public office holding, when it comes to any designation. What's your take on this, and why are they beginning to threaten to shut down Nigeria if some certain things are not done on their own behest?
Thank you, Esther. Go and check very well. They are not acting on their own. They are following the footsteps of their leaders. You remember when Tinubu wanted to bring back some branches of aviation and CBN back to Lagos?
Yes.
You remember what their leaders said? You know, you saw how they reacted. So it's the same game they are playing. They have now left it to their youth so that when they start making trouble, they will say it is youthful exuberance. Meanwhile, they are the ones who told them. How did these youth know that the organization is going on and it affected Northerners? When they appointed them, did we know? Hold on, did we know? This is how they play all these ethnic games. They are the ones destroying Nigeria, but when you ask them now, they will be looking at Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. I think they are the problem of Nigeria. Repeatedly, these people have never wanted the unity of this country. Everything is all about themselves, selfish interest. So if they are doing the organization that will benefit the institution and what is their own there? You know that some people are just there in those places doing nothing. They just put them there to be collecting money. The same thing they are doing at NNPC, at the Kuta Sea Complex, where Northerners are 80% in number, and they are doing practically nothing, and we are paying 10 billion every month. They didn't see all those ones. I have told you, Esther, we have sold our rights. So we don't have youths here who can react against them, Abi. We don't have youths. That is what happened when you have sold your rights. When this is what's going on, and some of us are saying, they said, no, we don't want ethnic statement. We don't want tribal statement, but it is always good when Northerners play this ethnic card. It's good. They are the ones who have the right, the title, to play ethnic card, however they like it.
Barrister Darlington, I actually have other issues I actually want to speak with you about. Is the spate of insecurity currently holding sway in the country? And the worst of it is the brazenness of these activities, of these nefarious terrorists. I'm not going to refer to them as bandits because they have ruined the country. Now, in a recent development, right? Militants belonging to the Islamic State-backed faction of Boko Haram, that is the Islamic State of West Africa, formerly known as Jama'at al-Asuna Idawa, they have organized a dawat in some villages in Borno. So this is what dawat means. Dawat is an act of inviting or calling people to embrace Islam. But in this particular regard, it's not about embracing Islam. They're recruiting more persons into Boko Haram. I don't want to believe that Islam encourages this deadly activities they've been carrying on. So they are trying to recruit more members into their fold. Now, there are images, right? The sect is trying to create more effort in countering the statements by the Nigerian military that they are clearing out ISWAP from most of the territories in the northeast or in the north central. And so what they're trying to do is that they gathered, right, called most members of those villages, called the Dawat program. The insurgents are appealing to the villagers to join the group as militants and support their cause to establish an Islamic caliphate. They assured these group of persons of good governance, better security, and basic amenities as soon as they had a new country. The group also distributed welfare packages to many households in a new recruitment drive.
I believe you are. I just purposely allow you to listen so you go get the full package very well. Now, they are now doing what do you call it? They are doing recruitment and they are creating awareness. Now, openly in broad daylight. And they have threatened to shut down the country because somebody has been affected by the reshufflement of Nigeria government. Nobody have been arrested. They threatened to shut down the country called Nigeria. Nobody have been arrested. Nobody is being questioned. Nobody has been invited. Nobody has been shoot aside. Nothing has been done. Nothing has been done. Are you getting the message? Nothing. Nothing. Nobody have answered anything. Nobody have been called for anything or any reason. But as we are here today, somebody said, if anything happens, if you bomb my market, if you invade my market again, I am going to invite IPOB. For almost 1 year now, he is still in Kirikiri, suffering, languishing. Somebody with family, a grandfather, about 70-year-old man, languishing there. Look at what is happening. Understand waiting to happen. Understand waiting to happen.
State-backed faction of Boko Haram that is
to play ethnic cards, however they like it.
Barrister Darlington, I actually have other issues I actually want to speak with you about. Is the spate of insecurity currently holding sway in the country? And the worst of it is the brazenness of these activities, of these nefarious terrorists. I'm not going to refer to them as bandits because they have ruined the country. Now, in a recent development, right? Militants belonging to the Islamic State-backed faction of Boko Haram, that is the Islamic State of West Africa, formerly known as Jama'at al-Asuna Idawa, they have organized a dawat in some villages in Borno. So this is what dawat means. Dawat is an act of inviting or calling people to embrace Islam. But in this particular regard, it's not about embracing Islam. They are recruiting more persons into Boko Haram. I don't want to believe that Islam encourages this deadly activities they've been carrying on. So they are trying to recruit more members.
You don't want to believe. I'm not wanting to believe. You have to. You must believe. Because Islam has never condemned Boko Haram. Islam has never condemned ISWAP, ISIS. All of them. Islam never condemned them. What is their differences? I want to know. Nothing. Islam has never condemned them, and you are here. You don't want. You better know it. You should know it. Not even believe. You should know it. That they are their supporters. Freely, openly, as day broad night, not by night, they will come and they will gather people. People will come and they sit down gently. Some will cross leg and listen as they talk to them how to take over Nigeria. And when this new Nigeria come, or when they take over the country, they will have a new nation, and they promise them what is. You see, when we are telling people that your land is not secure, people don't want to understand it. You think it's running from Biafra land, from Imo to Lagos, from running from Abia to Abuja, from running from Anambra to Medugri. No, these people want to take over the whole land. Because their father, Uthman Danfodio, had promised them the land. The same way you see in the Bible, God gave Abraham, all this land you behold are yours, a land filled with milk and honey. Now so they tell them, Uthman Danfodio don't tell them, say, all this land the way you see for this map is your own. Possess, take, fight, conquer, take over. And they are doing it. Why we are here preaching gospel of repentance, pray and sing and forgive. Forgive who? The same God you are serving, is he not the same God that told Moses to fight to take over the land? Joshua, fight. Anybody that stand on your way, remove him. Is he not the same God? Is he not in the Bible? Is it secret? Now they read Bible, now they read them with somebody tell you, they read them. They go tell you, say it's not the way you see it. Bible is not the way. No, Bible is not the way you see it, but Islam is the way you see it, When you read Quran, they tell you when you murder people, you go heaven, you go marry 78 virgins. They are carrying it out. You are there, oh God, I am holy. Do what God say make you do. You don't ask yourself, God rejected Saul. Why did God reject Saul? Because Saul refused to wipe out the whole nation he asked him to wipe out. God said, I am the God of war. Is what God Almighty said is there in the Bible. I'm not lying. I cannot lie against the Bible. The Bible had it. God said, I am the God of war. I am the God of vengeance. If God is God of war, are you going to hide in your door, under your bed for God to come and fight the war for you? Where has that happened before? Have you seen that happen? Everywhere something happened in the Bible for people of God to take over, to conquer, somebody led, somebody went, somebody conquered in the name that God is leading them. God don't want to lead you, but you there for house, so they pray, they fast, they shut the door, they still come there, come cut your hair, they burn the house, you still they pray, your brother will continue from where you stop. I heard one pastor saying, even if they're gone here and they murder all of us, somebody must remain to talk. No, you don't keep talking. We have talked, sing, pray, beg, plead, ask. We don't get anything. Is it not time we fight, knowing that if you keep praying, you are still going to die? Fight! When children of Israel went to war, did some people not die? When Moses led them to war, did some people not die? Even when Saul led them to war, some died. When David took them to war, so many died. When Gideon took them to war, some died. No war you go without recording casualties. But what you pray for, as God is on your side, is that you will not record major casualty. Somebody must pay the price. Somebody must pay the price, either with their blood or with their strength. Somebody. Everybody, including me, where they here, everybody don't get to where God will put them. Say, as long as this Biafra is concerned, now this place you must follow pay. So running away will not solve this situation. They said that they are going to take over. Let me rewind it again so you will get the message. Hold on. Listen.
To play ethnic cards, however they like it.
Barrister Darlington, I actually have other issues I actually want to speak with you about. Is the state of insecurity currently holding sway in the country? And the worst of it is the brazenness of these activities of these nefarious terrorists. I'm not going to refer to them as bandits because they have ruined the country.
For the first time, I see a Nigerian journalist accepting that they are not bandits, that they are terrorists. I pray for this lady. I don't know her name, but I praise you. In short, I love you for this, for being sincere for once. She accepted it, that they are not bandits, they are terrorists. For once. Let's be sincere. At least, for once.
Now, in a recent development, right, militants belonging to the Islamic State-backed faction of Boko Haram, that is,
militants belonging to Islamic State, Are you getting the message? They belong to Islamic State. That is a faction of terrorist organization belonging to Islamic State of Nigeria. You are there. You have church. You don't want to fight. I would know who won't fight for you to keep your church for you. This is not about Biafra. It's what everybody must understand. You know, when we are fighting, it's just like warriors. In this battle, everybody is fighting to survive. If you don't want to fight for survival, it's left for you. If you believe you are Yoruba or you are Arewa, it's only Biafra. Don't worry. By the time Biafra pull their head off, they go fall on you. You go understand. Today, they are murdering people in Benue, in Niger, over the mining of gold there. Nigeria have gold in Benue, I think, or Niger. I'm not talking of Jigawa own. This one, a new one, they mine them, they murder people. Now listen.
The Islamic State of West Africa, formerly known as Jama'at al-Asuna Idawa, they have organized a Dawat.
Islamic State of West Africa is now organizing a rally, creating awareness with Boko Haram in collusion in Nigeria. In North. When I ask a question, you have Islamic police in the North. You have Sharia court, Sharia law existing in the North. You have Sharia police. You have Sharia states and communities. And you still believe you are in one country? You must be a joker. The greatest joker of the century. In short, you are worse than a joker. Islamic State of West Africa is organizing a warfare in your land. And what is this warfare all about? Listen.
Some villages in Borno. So this is what Dawat means. Dawat is an act of inviting or calling people to embrace Islam. But in this particular regard, it's not about embracing Islam. They're recruiting more persons into Boko Haram.
Did you get the message? You get them, Abi? You hear them? You get the message? Very, very, very clear. They are recruiting people into Boko Haram. In the name that they are recruiting people into Islam. But is Boko Haram. And somebody is still watching me now that will say, this is a useless man. As somebody called me for phone one day, say, so as you old rich, you get children, you don't go mind your children. Every time you go call social media, call they talk rubbish. I look at him. I say, you don't know anything. And the Igbo man, Igbo man, Igbo man. We don't want to fight for our freedom. We only want to fight for our destruction instead of fighting for our freedom. Are you listening to what they are telling you now? Are you hearing this message? Are you listening to this wonderful gospel of life? Are you hearing? You they hear them? If you know they hear them, make you begin to hear them. If you know they hear them, begin to hear them. And now, begin to hear them now. The question is this: what has your military done? What is your military doing? What have your military said? You go here, I'm here. Listen, now that one go shock you now. Listen.
I don't want to believe that Islam encourages these deadly activities they've been carrying on. So they are trying to recruit more members into their fold. Now there are images, right? The sect is trying to create more effort in countering the statements by the Nigerian military that they are clearing out ISWAP from most of the territories in the northeast or in the north central. And so what they're trying to do is that they gathered, right, called most members of those villages, called the Dawat program. The insurgents are appealing to the villagers to join the group as militants and support their cause to establish an Islamic caliphate. They assured these group of persons of good governance, better security, and basic amenities as soon as they had a new country.
As soon as they had a new country. Have you asked yourself, what country is that new country? Nigeria. You see, when you see Opos of them, Baribe, Obi Kubana, Chief Priest Kubana, all of them deceiving themselves. Anyway, they believe that their families are not here. If anything happen, me, I go find way. The private jet is steaming or helicopter is steaming. At least I go run, enter Cotonou. From there, I organize my way. And the many of you that don't have any way to run to, why can't you fight for your freedom? Yoruba people, why you no go fight? You there, people. I saw one space the other 2 weeks ago. Some people were hosting space, and one girl was running her mouth. Igbos kill my people during the Civil War. They were in my land, killing people of the South. You think we don't know? We know all this because we don't want to talk. We are pretending that we don't know. You are calling us for Biafra. You think we are interested? No, don't be interested. Their weak, their foolishness, their useless brain, demented thinking brain faculty, know the work. That is why somebody could go sit down for social media. They talk rubbish. You don't read news. You don't listen to news. When I tell you, you say a lie. Go and find out yourself. You say you don't have time. This is I beg if you share this program, share them. We can enter Twitter self. Sorry, I don't remember saying I know put them for Twitter. Let me share it on Twitter as well. You no one do anyone. Are you getting the message? In broad daylight, they gather people. In Nigeria, they gather people, not in Europe. In Nigeria, they gather people, telling them kuro in broad daylight. Become a militant. Let us fight and take over this country. When we take over this country, you will have a good life. You will live in good houses. If you get 1 cow before, we go buy 10 cow, give you more. Only support, fight, carry arms. Let us bring down this country. And you are there going to Red Chamber to look for how to kill Simon Ekpa. You are there going to Red Chamber to deliberate on how not to release Nnamdi Kanu. You are there walking about Chineke Meru Nebere. Biafra must come. This is why you must fight everything, everywhere, anyhow, to make sure you bring this Biafra. If you have not been supported, make you wake up now. Begin the support. Biafra needs you now. Biafra needs you now more than ever. You need your freedom now more than ever, or you are gone forever. I remember that song of Sonoko's, freedom is now or never. We got to get it or lose it forever. This life is now or never. We got to leave it or we die all for once. You have nothing to live for if you don't have freedom. Nothing. Nothing. If you cannot fight for your freedom, what are you living for? New nation, Islamic nation. Have you asked yourself, where is this new nation coming from? Where are they going to get this new nation from? Are they living out? Are they going to move on exodus to another planet to establish this new nation? No. Nigeria is the land. They are going to take over Nigeria and they make it. When we tell you, you remember there's this video one man used to show. I've forgotten the video. She does hear somebody or something like that to say that what happened in Afghanistan is coming to Nigeria. People don't understand it. Christianity don't get out of Afghanistan today. Even what is his name? Ugeze said it also. He saw it coming. You think he's fighting Simon Ekpa, looking for state? How is looking for new state going to stop Islamic takeover? How you could take him? How you could stop him? How is fighting for new state going to stop Islamization, funalization, Boko Haramization? You are here, they are Boko Haramizing people in broad daylight. Listen for the ones who go come later. Listen.
The group also distributed welfare packages to many households in a new recruitment drive. So, Barrister Darlington, if you see the picture, it was not in the night. It was in broad daylight in the...
Are you listening? It was not in the night. It did not take place in the night. It was in broad daylight. I listened to this and I cried for my people. I listened to this video. I shed tears. I cry. People, listen. People that believe in Nigeria don't know what they have agreed on for. They don't know what is coming. We are talking of Biafra. Biafra is talking of just leaving Nigeria. But these people are talking of quenching you like bees. As they quench bee, you go stop immediately. And there's somebody, we go to Senate to deliberate how to bring Simon Ekpa. But despite all the problem, all the bad road, all the people that are going through hunger, those things are not his problem. His problem is to go to UN, go to ambassador, go to there, seeking a way to repatriate Simon Ekpa. It's just for you to understand the problem of our people. Wickedness. Wickedness. But one thing is that he said, unfortunately, very unfortunately, he fell. He fell. Anywhere you there watch me from, like this program so that it will get more attention. Now I beg you. Thank you, Freeman Iko Tonya. Ndewo. How you there? Hey, mouthpiece. Mouthpiece. Don't worry. You go say that's what they do. Don't worry, I go reach you. I go try reach you. Hey, we're gonna pity me. Now, mouthpiece, you don't go blame me. Many things they this head. And now where I just see you here, they remember say, you go with No verse for me. No verse at the laugh. I beg. Thank you, my sweetheart. Thank you. So let's go on and listen. Listen.
The afternoon, this particular report is actually online, and you can see the pictures of these supposed Boko Haram members. They call these members together. The community members, the villagers, are seated and listening to these guys while they are indoctrinating their pervasive doctrine on these individuals, trying to recruit them into their fold. And we have a national intelligence agency where
very sweet and interesting. National Intelligence Agency. I am not, I don't know, maybe this evening, I don't know whether I will fit come live. Tomorrow, I believe, I go gather all the videos where I figure out how they mold this your international or internal or professional international security agencies, Channel Inter, Boko Haram, Tinubu Hare, Boko Haram, Iswapo Hare. You go see how they mold them, and nobody do them. And the most people where they mold now. Christians where they in military. They know they send the Fulani man, make it go fight insecurity where they not. No. Whenever they want to send, go and find a list of those where don't mod or where they Fulani. Do you know that Boko Haram and all these criminal organizations in the terrorist organizations in the north, do you know that they do kidnap militaries? Nobody tell you this. They kidnap. Just go type how many military personnel no write Boko Haram, just write a bandit kidnapped in the north or killed, the total in 1 year. Just go and find out. In Biafra land, they go tell you, apparently go stand there, vibrate like a Nokia 3310 where they carry 10 or jump together. You go to vibrate. You kill me. Bring someone who will kill Simon. Hey, I went to EU. I want Simon head. I will go to ECOWAS. I want Simon head. This is their problem. They don't, when they see news about North, how Northerners are doing, they go carry the news, put them upside down, tell you Simon Ekpa is the problem. Hey, mighty dogs. Thank you so much. Simon Ekpa is the problem. Nnamdi Kanu is the problem. That is why they will go to when they go to see Nnamdi Kanu, they do not go there to tell him what has been happening. They do not go there to tell him, hey, Nnamdi Kanu, do you know that all you have been telling us is true? These people are now encroaching, more encroachment. They are now like 80% encroaching. And if they don't discuss the kind of thing. They don't go and ask him, why did you sack Ejiofor? No, because Ejiofor is their tool, is their eye, is their witness in the body of Nnamdi Kanu. They don't go there to tell him or to ask him, how are you feeling? How can we help you? No. Are you in support of Simon Ekpa? This is the only question they go there to ask him, because they don't want anything like a Simon Ekpa sit at home. And this one don't shock them. He said, unfortunately, very unfortunately, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not aware. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot do anything to stop the sit at home. Look at what is going on in the north. See what did they go on in the north. In broad daylight, Boko Haram go gather people in broad daylight. They go there, train them, recruit them. They know that, when I say this, they have their secretariat, they have their office. The Boko Haram and other insurgents, they get their office. As me, I sit down inside this house. Now, so they wake up in the morning, prepare for work, go their office, go sit down. You dare not pass without paying your tax. If you don't pay, they go chop your hand and come out. Is there in the media? Is there even TVC News? Have it. Go and type of it in TVC News. And somebody is telling you, I have to run for Lagos. I carry my bag because insecurity. I have to relocate to Lagos for business. Who are you deceiving? And I see Joseph Okechukwu that I love, I respect so much, telling us that Peter Mbai is doing well. He has turned Enugu into heaven. He has turned Enugu into heaven by taking people's ancestral land, rendering them useless. Did I go remember you, Joseph? I be the look for your contact. Make I contact you, Joseph Okechukwu. I want your phone number. Make I talk. I know one right. Now talk to you. I want to talk to you. Listen, now they are doing this. What has army done? What has police? These people, listen. The woman is asking a question. Now I want you to listen.
It was in broad daylight in the afternoon. This particular report is actually online. And you can see the pictures of these supposed Boko Haram members. They call these members together. The community members, the villagers are seated and listening to these guys while they are indoctrinating their pervasive doctrine on these individuals, trying to recruit them into their fold. And we have a national intelligence agency. We have our Insecurity formation. We're supposedly meant to have an intelligence gathering. These men have been perpetrating mayhem of recent back to back to prove to the Nigerian government that nothing is happening and that they cannot do anything. Barrister Darling.
Not already, that is what they have told you. Because whoever is in charge is also in charge of Nigeria. Did you get the message? Not be my mouth. You hear them direct.
Why is this reoccurring? Why are we still experiencing this? Tomorrow is June 12th. How do we explain all of this in our democracy?
Thank you, Esther. You don't need to go far. As far as those 400 names that are sponsoring these guys have not been brought to book, these things will continue. Esther, it will continue even till tomorrow, even till next year. Those 400 names, except you bring them to book, these guys will continue to do what they are doing. They said that little bed is dancing by the roadside. The drummer is by the bush side. Just look around, you will see the drummer around. They cannot be acting like this if they don't have support.
Barrister Darlington, support to the detriment of more than one section of villages that comprises an entirety of the northern region. They're in broad daylight. They're recruiting members. You want to tell me that our Nigerian military men are not on ground? Let me even tell you this. Do you know that some of these military men are complaining that weaponry they have cannot meet up with the weaponry the Boko Haram members have?
Did you get the message? The weapons they have cannot be compared with that of Boko Haram. They don't have weapons. Listen. In fact, listen to the full story. Listen.
That they use RPGs, rocket-propelled grenades, while they use light machine guns. They even complained that if at all they're ambushed by Boko Haram and they make a mistake to leave their weaponry behind, they'll be detained. They'll be questioned for it. Meaning that their weapons will be actually more considered to be important than their lives if they run away. So,
Hey! When I tell you story, listen to story, because my story na original story. Eswegbe no be Bako story, na original story. Go and find out. I kept saying it. Those people where the Boko Haram and the other insurgents in the north for North, who are there. The only Hausa name we go see there, na original Hausa, we be Christians. Other ones, you know, go see the real Funani no dey inside. Imagine a soldier that is been surrounded by a group of killers, and this soldier abandon his gun, save his life. You go carry and put for prison, say, why did you leave your gun? Because they want you to be seen with the gun, because when this Boko Haram identify you with the gun, they go bring you down. Finish. That is what they want. If a girl run away, the program we made yesterday night, I believe many of you here watched. If you did not watch it, go and watch it. That was the last program I streamed yesterday night. The girls that escaped from Boko Haram kidnapper and other kidnappers, other terrorist organizations that kidnapped these small girls, after they have kidnapped them for years, the girls managed to escape. Nigeria Army go catch them when they come back and ask them, why did you escape? Who asked you to escape? Now, Nigeria Army, instead of letting this girl to go back to their families, go carry them, go dump them inside prison for army barrack. Until the people who married them for terrorist organization come back and say, we have repented, our wife run away. They go carry them, go prison. Who among them are your wife? They go point their wife, they go carry them, give them back. Is there? Amnesty International brought out the news yesterday. Go and watch the news. Go and watch the program I made last night. No be Florence, no be joke. Waiting, that is why I told you. I like bringing my news from Nigeria news, not even foreign news. Nigeria media, that is where I get the news from. So that nobody go say, but this one is American news now. Do America know very much more than them? No. Nigerian news, we go bring up, we go open them the way they know see them. So you go understand them. Imagine, no need of it. No, make we know the real, make we know what I come out for where would they go. Now you see what I'm telling you. Because they want them to mort in that place. Listen.
If these individuals are not well equipped, how do they intend to fight Boko Haram or ISWAP?
They cannot equip them. You see, people are not getting the message. They can never equip them well because they don't want them to succeed in fighting the Boko Haram or any other insurgent in the north. They want the insurgent, the terrorists in the north, to murder them as a military. They were sent there to die. Have you not seen their video all the time crying and dying? Have you not seen the videos where the what do you call it? The terrorists will behead them and they will be shouting and glorifying themselves. But when they send them to Biafra land, they go give them fighter. They go give them Tokona jet. They go give them armor tanks. They go give them the best weapons to come and massacre Biafrans. And Abaribe go come here, stand here. If I catch you for road, nonsense. Tomorrow now, somebody get angry, catch Abaribe, leave something for him body, they go say na Simon Ekpa. Because you are irritating everybody will be human being now. Una the irritated person. All these people you see in the name of Ohanaez, government, senators, reps, governors, this one, they are irritating every human being. Irritating me like you don't irritating me like make I carry and put inside pit toilet. You know, say when something irritates you, the best place to live an inside pit toilet, make you forget I'm there. And the only place you go put them, you no go see them again. They irritate me. This God sentence. Look at what is going on. And they are there deliberating on how to add the Olo state, how to add the Ikemba state, how to add the Asaba state, how to add the Omooma state. People without thinking brain. I don't know the brain. Even go to reasons well. There's one Nigerian musician that carry goat. The goat behave fine now. So goat is no longer a foolish animal. Okay. I can no call them for YouTube sake. That thing will be a dot, 9dB. Listen.
And the agenda is to establish a caliphate where we know Nigeria is a multi-ethnic and religious constituted country. So what does this mean? And where does the federal government needs to take decisive action? Where and when should it?
I will tell you what it means. Let me show you something. Listen.
Of the ethnic cleansing mission of the bandits to also continue expanding their land grabbing agenda, and to also cripple the economic progress of the people, because Plateau people are largely agrarian.
The three of my camp members went outside to find food for their members in the camp. When they would go, Fulani killed three of them.
Yeah, they have been doing this thing for a very long time. All our farms, they clear all. They cut our yams, eat our guinea corn, our corns and everything.
Is under assault. There's an attempt at ethnic cleansing in this state, and of course in all the riverine states of Nigeria. We must resist it. We must stop it. Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one.
Of a community here, the number of military troops that will enter and ransack the community and look for those to arrest because one cow has been killed. And now we have 33 corpses and a young boy of less than 5 years who has been beheaded. What has that young boy done to these evil people? We will not run away from our land. Even if they come tonight after us, we are killed, there will still be some people who will talk, and there will be young who will rise again. Amen. And so we ask that the government of Kaduna State and the government of Federal Republic of Nigeria, they should do the needful. They know what they should do to stop this evil. They know it. I have said it, and let me repeat myself again. If by mistake one cow is killed by any of the community here, the number of military troops that will enter and ransack the community and look for those to arrest because one cow has been killed. And now we have 33 corpses and a young boy of less than 5 years who has been beheaded. What has that young boy done to these evil people?
Several villagers could be seen packing their bags to leave the village. They are scared that the terrorists may return and strike again. The people of Runji village in Zango Kataf local government area feel abandoned by the government. They want the perpetrators brought to book.
Michael. Yeah, we go break. I drink water. So, excuse me. When you understand, you understand. Let's continue. The essence of all this, Now make me play the video. Sometimes they get some video where go explain everything to you. And they go tell you saying a farmer headers clashing. Why the people where the thing that happen they don't tell you say now like this it be. Somebody have testified that one of the people, this their last African games where they go play AFCON, that one of the people where they follow lead this attack to communities, where follow come in own community, they amongst the officials will go that football competition AFCON. They are all working for this Nigeria, but people don't understand them. Musa, that is the captain of this Nigeria national team, no get ancestral land again. The only thing is that Musa have money to buy land anywhere he want to buy. Make we know the make we continue. Listen.
Take decisive actions.
If Buhari, who is supposed to be a military general, did not do anything to them, is it true that will do something? Nothing will be done. No. As for the military, I don't believe them. If they are serious that they are not giving a superior weapon, what are they supposed to do? March to the office, march to the barracks and tell your guys that.
But look, you know, to be court-martialed, right? You've heard of reports of where some of these military men express themselves. They completely lock them up and detain them. You know that, right?
You get the message. When they are sending them to go and meet Boko Haram, they don't give them with sufficient weapons, arms. They don't give them sufficient granates. They don't give them good arms. They know they give them good arm. They give them the one where no good. Where we say before you go do, then Boko Haram don't finish you. But when they want send the Fulanese to Biafra land, they go give them special sophisticated arms. Even the one where they carry from America come. You never see the example. Even they have to engage foreigners to come and fight Biafra. Remember, Jonathan, Goodluck Ebele, Jonathan, have to invite professionals from outside Nigeria to come and fight this Boko Haram that kidnapped the 300 girls. And Fulanese said to Jonathan, why would you employ foreigners to come and kill our people? Don't we have... That was when they began to plot the downfall of Jonathan, because Jonathan was fighting against... He's gone. Most of you know. Jonathan invited the professionals from outside Nigeria to come and wipe them out. And Obama did not see it. His wife, they were saying, bring back our girls. Are they now shouting, bring back our girls again? Because they were all working against Biafra. They don't want anything good for you. You don't understand. Even Tunde Bakare stood up with the car, they led the demonstration. Jonathan must go. Bring back our girls. Jonathan is the nightmare. Jonathan is all of them. I will look for that our PM blockers and do it again. They were all fighting, shouting. Today, do you see them complaining? Terrorists doing themselves. The same Boko Harams have not even started invading Yoruba land. But today they invade. They don't take over a lorry. You know, go talk, you talk, they come at you. People don't understand what did that happen.
I not lock up all of them. Oh. That means they are calling for mutiny. If they truly mean what they are saying, okay, hold on. The weapons they are using in the southeast to kill innocent people. Which weapon is that? Is that one too inferior weapon? You answer me.
I thank God for this man. God bless that man. I don't know who he be, but God bless him. Are you getting it? Are they using inferior weapon to go to southeast to level Okwama? Is it inferior weapon that they use? The weapon Obasanjo used in Odi to level Odi down, is it inferior weapon? Those of you that don't know about Odi, Odi is a community in Rivers State or Bayelsa. Obasanjo leveled the whole community. Both mosquito, both ants, both fly, everything. It be like where they do Hiroshima attack. No single thing left. You leveled everything because of oil. Because of oil.
The weapon they are using in the southeast that they have desecrated every village in the southeast. Which weapon is that? Oh, in the southeast they give them superior weapon, Abi, but in the north they give them inferior weapon. Is that what
that is it? When they want to come and they massacre Biafrans, they carry superior weapon. But when they want to go to Boko Haram, they go give them inferior weapon so that they go mount for them. I wish my people will be listening. I beg you, share this video for me. Share them for groups. Share them for WhatsApp groups. If you're watching from Twitter, retweet them. From YouTube, share them. Share them. They don't pursue me for Facebook. I go try go resuscitate the other Facebook, whether I go survive. They fight me anyhow. So now for you to understand waiting with the talk. Understand waiting with the talk. They give them useless weapons to go fight what is their name, all the insurgent in the north. But when they want to come to Biafra land, they go even go buy new. Didn't you hear them last I think ending last year or early this year? They went to Turkey to buy 12 small helicopter. We'll be saying that so if they fly like a bee, vroom, you know, go fish them too fast. Vroom, it don't drop bomb, it don't go. They buy 12 for who? For me and you. They go shopping again to buy what is his name? This fighter jet again. For who? For me and you. They buy it for Boko Haram. When we talk, people don't listen. You think it's running to Lagos that will save you? Running to Lagos will not save you. The buy is na mmiri doro neju doro wanketa. Ife sokwara nketa ya me o mecha o ga-aṅụrịrị mmiri a doro neju. If the dog refuse to drink the water left for it in the small pekerite, a piece of pot, that dog will die of thirst for water. Now so it be. So many doro ne judere wanketa. If so pranketa yaba moba chapa ogangorere minia, or you will die. So run to Lagos, no problem. If you run to Lagos, it's either you run back to fight the battle that is left for you. And let me remind all of us, there is a bill that has passed first reading last year. The bill that passed first reading last year was the bill that says, if any man live in any particular land for 5 years, that man automatically become an indigenous person. That reading don't pass it. That bill don't pass first reading. Maybe the time they go tell you now, you go here say it don't pass second reading. Now to sign them into law. Then you go know that these people really padoro for you. Ndị na-akpụ isi n'ala achọ ogendo, but my people think it's Simon Ekpa problem. Simon Ekpa is even, listen, I talk him some time ago. if na me be Simon, me, God know, I for don't verse, abandon everybody. That's why God the Bible says now, God look at the intent of the heart of a man. Before he gives anything, he looks at the intent of a heart. Because me, I do verse. If I verse, I go drop him. If I verse, I drop him. When I go see as it is sweet. Bring money, let us a Biafra. Only one Biafra man can sponsor this thing where would they talk about now. But they don't go come out. They will not come out. Look at what these people are doing in their land. Do you see that? You see what they're doing? In broad daylight, they recruit and they say nothing go happen. Boko. Only in Nigeria that the terrorist organization will be doing recruitment, creating awareness in broad daylight, not in secret. And America is there telling you Nigeria is a good country. Britain is telling you Nigeria is a good country. Hey, oh yeah, 555 day, how you day? It's for you to understand. If you do not fight, you don't finish. Continue, let's go.
Telling me they are not serious. When they are serious, they know what to do. All this thing you are telling me now, it is from the actual and the field. Are they serious that their colleagues are dying, needless deaths, while their guys are enjoying in the office? Yesterday, I was not yesterday or day, but you told me what happened with Bello Toruji.
Yes, Bello Toruji, yes.
In Nigeria. Didn't you hear what the Nigerian junta told him? That it is the Nigerian government that is protecting him, but over here he's not invisible. They can get him if they want to. Are you telling me that Tinubu and his secretary did not hear that? We are you not here when he was banned in Zamfara? Were you not here? State official went there to go and observe it. So what are you telling me? Look, you see this, I've said this, God will reveal what is going on one day. No evil lasts forever. You see this evil that is going on in the north that nobody wants to talk about. One day, God will reveal what is going on, and shame will be on all of them.
Barrister Darlington, there's a saying that these notorious elements, these terrorists, they exploit gaps in governance, and they use those gaps that while they exploit it, they use it to prove that they can provide essential services in the areas under their control. What that means is that the gaps they exploit is if there is inequality, if the people are unemployed, if they're impoverished, they take advantage of these porosities in governance and promise the people otherwise. For example, in the process of the Dawat that they actually stated they were trying to recruit members, they told them that if they can work together with them to establish whatever it is they want to establish, that they would have good governance. They will no longer be hungry. They will have good food. They will eat well. They give them a lot of promises, and these are basically what the people need the government to provide. So they've been recruiting a lot of people, and they've been expanding. The expansion is still ongoing. So don't you think the Nigerian military needs to actually sit up and do something before it becomes overwhelming?
No, they will not see this. So, Esther, the military are not aware of what you are saying. No. They will never be aware. Even when they were recruiting some people after writing letters to them, and some people was recalcitrant, they remained there. When they came, what did they shot all of them and beheaded some of them for daring to disobey them. Some of them were conscripted by force to join them. Is that not true? The military are not aware. The federal government is not aware of it. That is why I am not happy with this government. Seriously, double standards. Did IPOB go this far? Have you heard or seen where IPOB is doing this type of thing in the Southeast? Please, somebody should tell me. That's what we are talking about.
Okay. Abaribe and Co. Make una come listen. Who went this far? But we have Navy checkpoint. We have army checkpoint. We have army military police checkpoint. We have Air Force checkpoint. We have quarantine checkpoint. We have immigration checkpoint. We have Navy checkpoint. We have a custom checkpoint. We have quarantine checkpoint. What, name it. We have mobile police. We have a civil defense. We have all manner of things are in Biafra land. Checkpoint, checkpoint, checkpoint. And when I ask why I become a terrorist, when I say no, this should not happen in my land, I become a terrorist because I asked question. That is what Facebook told me yesterday, that I am prophesying or preaching. I've forgotten how they put it. That what I am doing, I am promoting terrorism. Is what they told me. Is what Facebook told me. They wrote me. They said they cannot continue, they will no longer continue to condone what I am doing, that I am promoting a terrorist, or they show me Simon picture or somebody that is leading a dangerous organization. That's what they do. My YouTube 247, they closed it because I have to go and delete every program I did with the name of Simon Ekpa. Still, they said until after 6 months before they will return it. They say now Simon Ekpa be their terror. And he is their terror, and he will put them to end. He will put them to end.
Every time when they call this security, they forgot that if not for those people, what they are doing in Denver and the Plateau would have been a chance play compared to what they want to do in the Southeast. If not for IPOD that is protecting the people, it would have been worse. That's why they...
Did you hear that? If not that our army is protecting the people, by now, we for no sit down here the talk. I'm coming. We for no sit down here the talk. Therefore, don't take over our land there. And then because we are fighting, because the Biafra army are fighting, that is why today they are still in the north. They have not taken over. That is why Abaribe will have man to go to the... Listen to Nnamdi Kanu first.
As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwukika Biama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nanyin Kebine Ligwe, Kahagedin Song, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British.
And that's all for it. Now they can say any day he shifts from this particular position, we should fight against him. We're not going to fight against him. We'll address him and advise him. So we are saying today, we stand by the truth. All those people that are fighting against Biafra, why they are in IPOB, whether you're under security, whether in IPOB, whether under the elders, whichever way you are, to go to Guardian. Brunya Patuan and now to go to Guardian. You look for Boyan and now to go to Guardian. Would you take care of Tibuquayo? I don't have a Tibuquayo. Will be about Tibuquayo? About Tibuquayo.
That is true. And that's so it be. That's so it be. That's so it be. We'll continue. The man made mention of something. He said, if not for our army, by now, our land should have been forgotten. Nobody, me and you for no day here the talk, because what are you going to fight for again? There wouldn't have been anything to talk about or fight for. The insurgents you see today would have ended, because if they had been able to overtake or taking over Biafra land, the war don't finish, because not only Biafra land be their problem, and it remain their problem, because that is the end for them. Hey, this is go from Holela. Oye bia iburia na bala. Oye bia iburia. That's oye ahunu na oye ndi ahunu ahu. Oye bia afuya iburia na balawa. No matter the kind of sophisticated weapon where you carry and come. The anyway, they carry and come give us. Then we go send them back and they go. If they give you, send you message with something for hand, go give. So if you go drop them, you go back. How you go back no important. They feel carry you go back. They feel put you inside bag. The important thing is say you come out. They go carry you come out. That's if they see you. If they don't see you, you fit anything fit happen. You know they important. Now make you there understand what we there talk. You know they important. Now so it be. So it be. So let's continue.
Get them a bad name in order to hang them. IPOB can never do this type of law. They will never try it.
But Barrister Darlington, we're not using this avenue to advocate for that group, but we're trying to see how the insecurity in the country.
The same insecurity. They said the car is the problem of Nigeria. I want to compare notes here.
Barrister Darlington. In Imo State too, 2 police officers were shot down just today, this morning, and it happened at 6:25 a.m. What I'm trying to talk about is the prevailing brazenness of these nefarious individuals carrying out their activities with no apprehension taken. But let's look at Uche Naji, the Minister for Innovation, Science and Technology. He's currently in the midst of a major scandal after he used a forged National Youth Service Corps certificate.
The news don't finish anywhere. The news about, I don't want us to come out to go there, talk about other things. I'm putting the link, should in case anybody want to come in. You come in and share your thoughts. I believe this video you listened now and the one of yesterday night where the Boko Haram were when the Boko Haram kidnap anybody, girls, when the girls escape, army go catch them, force them to go back to the Boko Haram. Terrible. 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 People, they pass through hell, but we don't know. We see it, we glorify it. We know they call them anything. We see them, we say a normal thing. We see them, we say a normal thing. I tell you, not only when you stand up to fight. Because, listen, you are already in the midst of this water. And the water don't cover you. If you say you want to stay, they pray inside the water go carry you, go. Struggle to survive. Maybe as you struggle, you go swim out. You must not know how to swim. As long as the water, you don't find yourself inside the water, try and swim. Anything you do inside water, now swim. You never find out. If you don't enter water like me, we no sabi swim water. If you don't enter water, if you do your hand like this in a movement, if you do your anything body movement in a movement for the water, now part of the swimming. Hello, you're welcome.
Mazi, good evening, sir. God bless you for what you are doing. I really thank you, because if not for you people, you know, all this news, they have been hidden. I don't know how you get all this news. You understand? We don't know what is going on. With all this we are hearing now, is Afghanistan not playing out in Nigeria right now? I want to ask, how did Afghanistan come to pass? Is it not the same thing? And somebody will be sitting down there condemning the person that is standing between this Afghanistan, Nigeria, Afghanistan, and us. They are condemning our PM. Meanwhile, the North has been taken over. The only zone that is left behind now is our Biafran land. And that is why they are fighting by all means to make sure they use our own to conquer us. People like Abaribe, Iberibe, they want to use them to conquer us. Is Abaribe not hearing all this news that you are bringing out now? Before you can see this news, is Abaribe and the rest of the so-called Biafra land elite, are they not seeing all this? How best are they going to say that Nigeria is still one? Sharia has been taken over in the north. They are pushing it down to the south. Already, southwest has been taken over. Now, the only place that is left now that they are battling now is our Biafra land. And it will never work because we have picked up arms. We must surely fight to defend our land. We will never yield to this Nigeria, Afghanistan that is about to play out. It is about to play out, and it's coming very fast. People are not seeing, not that they are not seeing it, they have been conquered. Nigeria people are conquered people. They have no voice to talk any longer. The only thing they do now is to yield to what the Fulani Caliphate Mujahid from Sahel will tell them to do to your own people. And that is what they are doing. The medias are backing them. Our own people, our own elites are backing them. But thank God for our PM that has stand against them, that they will never take over his own people, and we will support him. Thank you very much, Mazi, for what you are doing. God bless you. I'm here listening. God bless you.
There were. Thank you, my sister. People will never understand, will never know, will no one know. I pity una. I pity una. I pity una.
I've never seen people like this before. We thought this happening and they are seeing it. Yet they all silent. Like nothing is happening. All they do is to condemn our PM. All they do is to bring our PM to the Nigerian media and be flogging it. Meanwhile, atrocity is going on in the north. Nobody is calling them to order. Like this woman is talking about it now. Have you heard it in other Nigerian news media, gutter media? You will never hear it because they have silenced them. The only thing they have there is our PM. If they hear anything from the east, so yeah, they will carry it. Meanwhile, the north, Nigerian, the so-called Nigerian military are big. They are killing them every day with this Boko Haram and ISWAP, West Africa. They are killing the Nigerian military every day and the police. They have no power over these people any longer. They bought more weapons that will suppress the so-called Nigerian military, and they are using it against them in the north. Then we that is protecting ourselves in the south, you say you want to come and be killing us. If you kill us, we will kill you. If you wear any dirty uniform to our land that you want to come and kill us, you won't be tied. You will die there. You will never go scot-free. You will die there because this is our time for freedom. Nobody can stand our way. That's just the facts. Thank you, Mazi. This is so annoying.
Thank you so much, my dear sister. You see, when you go to Twitter, you see so many things. You see so many videos. You see so many pictures. You see so many write-up. You see so many posts waiting to happen, how will they happen. That is why I ask people to please try and go to Twitter. Follow updates on Twitter. Follow our Prime Minister. See waiting in the post. Retweet them. It's not about helping anybody. It's about helping yourself. About helping your own very self.
Exactly, because information is power. Exactly.
And then somebody will be here. If I tell you to go and share our Prime Minister's this thing on Twitter, you think you are doing anybody any. You are not doing me any good or favor. We don't hear as what is his name?
Is it Tiwa Jajuma?
No, not the Atezenukbo has brought them to Anambra, and you are there. Now, today, they are now go to media, everywhere in the media, they are telling you today, hold on, let me bring this news so you will see. Today, they are telling you that the policemen are killed in the southeast today, in Igbo state. That is the headline everywhere today. I want to show you something that happened today as well. Listen. Are you seeing it? Terrorists attack military base, Red Katsina community, kill 4 policemen, dozens of residents.
Those one will not make headline.
No, nobody wants to talk about it. They are not discussing it. They will not want to discuss it because it is not about anything that will blackmail or sabotage Biafra. I want you to see the date. It's not an old news. This is even 9 hours ago. Look at the news.
Yes, I've shared this one. I've shared this. Yeah.
Look at the time. Where is the time? I saw the time now. 9
Sahara Reporters, yes.
Yeah. Just 9 hours ago. And the people are here telling you that the problem is Simon Ekpa.
Simon
Ekpa, the reason why there are murdering people in the north? Is Simon Ekpa the person that is recruiting these people in the north in broad daylight? They are recruiting in broad daylight in the north. It is Simon Ekpa who no understand, they no go understand. If you know wetin happen, how it happen, and you still no one move your body, you are comfortable the way things dey happen. I don't know wetin I want tell you. I don't know whether I go see OD tape. I go play, make you see. Even if I do this program finish, I no fit do another one. No problem. Let me see if I have any video on OD of OD attack on OD, so you go understand. When we tell you that the only way out is freedom, people don't get it. People are thinking that there is other no cheaper way, no even cheap, not even to talk of cheaper, no way other than freedom.
Mazi, these people, they know they have been conquered. They know they are aware. They know, but they will not silent. That is my pain. If you have been conquered, better be silent. Let those who have the might to do things, let them be doing it. Then you watch this play out. How are you going to allow yourself to be Islamized in this modern day world against your own consent? You want to be Islamized. You want these people that perpetrate evil everywhere. Their rule is terror. They don't do anything without terror. You want them to come and take over your land? Do you think if these people succeeded in Islamizing us today, Abaribe will still be in that Senate house? Do you think he will be there? Or any of these red cap wearers, are they going to be there? They are going to put their Sharia, what do you call it? They are going to put their people in that post. Whatsoever they say, it's what you will obey. If you don't obey, they will chop off your neck in the middle of the day. You understand? These people, they don't know what is coming for them. Mazin Abdikano told them, he said, do you know what is coming for you? This man saw everything. He saw everything. And he was screaming on top of his voice that this is what is coming. And now the things are coming one by one. These people don't want to sit listening or reflect back to what Mazin Abdikano has been shouting for. What is the reason? Why do they kidnap this man? What is his offense? They did not care to know. You understand? You kidnap somebody because he's telling his people to get prepared that evil is about to befall them. That is the reason why they kidnap him. Through our own people. And you think these people that participated in the kidnapping of Mazin Abdikano will have a good life again? No, never. Them and their generation will God, they will suffer it in the end of time. Because that is the only, by now we would have been, at least nowhere would have been. But thank God for Mazin Samuel Ekpa, our prime minister, that is doing things the way it should be. They try to break him. Every propaganda has been carried against him. They blackmail him. They will go and kill themselves, after which they will put it on our PM. Can you imagine? And they thought the world is not seeing things. They know. These military men, they will go and kill police, kill themselves, just to blackmail our PM. Okay. And you think we care about that? If you like finish every one of yourself, we don't care to know.
Ellen, just a moment.
Thank you.
I want us to see the pictures of OD attack or OD massacre. But before then, we have our mouthpiece, our own mouthpiece in our midst. Mouthpiece, you are welcome.
Wow, you are welcome, my sister.
Mouthpiece, are you there? Yeah, Dream Queen, I can see you. Thank you, Dream Queen. Thank you so much. Florence, everybody. Okay, it's like Mouthpiece, maybe, I don't know. But
probably she's having network problem.
Yeah, I think she's having a network problem. Thank you, Dream Queen. Honestly, what is that? Most of us don't know about this OD attack. Most of us. OD is in current day Bayelsa. OD. I want you to watch and see. Okay, it's like mouthpieces. Okay, Kingonga, you are welcome. Let us watch this video.
Story of the destruction of an oil-bearing community in Bayelsa State of Nigeria in November 1999 by the armed forces of Nigeria under the command of President Olusegun Obasanjo, then President and Commander-in-Chief of the armed forces of the country. It was one of the darkest moments in the history of Nigeria. Houses were destroyed by soldiers. Humans were killed in their numbers. Children were caught in the crossfire, and the community was left with scars that will be difficult to heal in many years to come. Welcome to this edition of Back in History. The community under reference is a community known as OD. OD is a small community in Bayelsa State. Bayelsa is Nigeria's smallest state when measured in landmass. It is bounded on almost all sides by water. Bayelsa has massive oil reserves, and from Bayelsa alone, Nigeria makes billions of dollars from the sale of crude. For many years, Bayelsa produced so much wealth for Nigeria but had little or nothing to show for it. General Sani Abacha then decided to create a state in 1996 for the people in appreciation of the people's contribution to the federation account every day and every month of the year. This was done in his bid to take development nearer to the people. Before the creation of Bayelsa, the area was in Rivers State. Bayelsa has a total of 8 local government areas, the least in the whole of Nigeria. OD is in Kolokoma or Pokoma local government area, one of the 8 local government areas.
All right. Marcus, you're welcome. I don't want to video. That is why. Marcus, can you hear me? Oh, again, okay. King, okay, Marcus is even out of here. Okay, King Oka, you're welcome.
Much in a academy.
And they were one mother. Ebila, no.
I greet you, brother. I greet you. Well done.
They were.
All right. Should I go ahead or maybe later on?
Go on. Go on.
So, brother, in reference to what my sister was saying before, okay? The full okay no the Fulani cannot do it alone. They always need an enabler. And that is why we are having a problem. That is I trust our PM. You know, our PM is a man of wisdom, and God has blessed him so much that he is taking his time to do whatever that is necessary. I know that at the right time, these people will surely hear from us, okay? Because when you look at what is happening, it's like anybody can mistake it that the Fulanis are not the one fighting us, that it is the Igbos or the Biafrans that are fighting Biafrans.
Sure.
It was a very big shame. It was a very big shame of what happened in their National Assembly yesterday. Every one of them, every Igbo man, every Biafran was all over. Bring Simon Ekpa, he must die. Bring Simon Ekpa, he must die. Simon Ekpa, sit at home. Bring this every. I just begin to ask myself, what is going on here? What is the problem? Now, anybody can just make a mistake and say, after all, is it not your brothers that are calling you? The same way they chastised Mazen Nandikano, the same way they were all over the social media. Mazen Nandikano, criminal terrorist, Mazen Nandikano, until they arrested him with the help of Ifan Yoba and Ifan Yejofa and all the rest criminals in the DOS. Now, Mazen Nandikano is out of the scene. He's not a good man. Simon Ekpa is their problem. You know, we can always call ourselves Biafrans. That's who we are. Osta is an Igbo man. Iberibe is an Igbo man. Ifan Yoba is an Igbo man. Name them one after the other, all of them. So what is the problem, my brother, here? What is the problem? Are these people so satisfied about the suffering of the Igbos? Go to every country outside Nigeria. You will see Igbo man languishing in different prisons. Go to every Mediterranean Sea. You will see Igbo man drowning in that Mediterranean Sea. Go to everywhere. Igbo man is the subject of the town. We are being labeled all sorts of names in abroad. We are nothing in the eyes of the whole world. Then what are we going to do? So these people, they are really enjoying these sufferings of the Biafrans or on the Igbo. Simon Ekpa, what is the problem? Now, they are not interested in what is happening in the north. Imagine what happened in Niger State. A whole army barracks was attacked. It is not making headline. Do you know why? It is not Simon Ekpa. Or it's not done in Biafra land.
Yeah.
Imagine Katsina, the hometown of this dead Buhari or the living Buhari. How many people is being kidnapped in Kankara local government in Katsina? It's not making headlines. But only 2 policemen is everywhere. They're championing it. Do you know why? Do you know the people championing this news headline? Okwandi Bonona Senate. They are the ones championing this 2 policemen killed. Do you know how many policemen that was killed in Katsina, in Niger State, in Kaduna, in Plateau? Do you know how many armies? This is now you understand why it is very, very easy for army officer to come and wipe out entire community in Biafra land than in the north. If what happened in Niger State happened somewhere, a whole barracks was touched. And then Musa did not say a word. Do you know why? Musa will never say a word, because there is no Igbos or Biafrans to encourage him to say something. My heart bleeds, honestly. My heart bleeds honestly, but I trust so much our PM. I know he's taking his time. But Chukwa Biama, that day, I don't smoke, I don't drink, but that day, one day, I got one bunk, get back, got park your Wally Shimelu. Any them get information that one senator, one governor, even their wife, their children, any one of them, and Ghana now quite to loyan ka. Oh, I'm got somewhere, got bully Shimelu. I'm got somewhere, got celebrate, yeah. I want these people to be touched. Actually, game to one way or the other. But at the end of the day, I know they will never go free. These people, they want us dead. They just want to make sure that none of us stay in Biafra land. They want to make sure that all our youths, when they come to who are going to marry our daughters. See,
now,
imagine this, how many innocent 16, 15 years old girls that was transported to Ghana for prostitution. When do you know why? Those girls, they asked for it. So, do you know why? Because there was nothing for them in Igbo land again. All of them, they are from Imo State.
Yes.
All of them, they were from Olu. Do you know why? These girls, they were not kidnapped. Yes, it was a crime that they were, they are still on the age, blah, blah, blah. But those girls, they demanded because there was nothing for them. I have a question. I have a question for every person listening to me. All these our Igbo sisters or Biafran sisters in Biafra land. Do you know why? Every one of us is living abroad, though, and the remaining men in that zoo wants to run away. Then after running away from that territory, who will marry our sisters? Because whenever we come here, we end up marrying their sisters. The women we see here, most of them, they are from Kenya, Uganda, they are from all different countries, and we end up marrying them, or we marry the Europeans. Then what happens to our girls? Courtesy of Nigeria. It is a very planned, systematic annihilation of our territory. Because when we cannot be in that territory, we eventually marry from the places we reside. Then what happens to our girls? They will be sent out to go and prostitute, go hook up, or Fulani will end up marrying them. Or they will just join these old men, all these 10,000 come and sleep with us. We are in very big trouble. We are in very big mess. You see these people. You see these people. Not only them. You see, Ostis not only him. I will not say only him. I will say anybody that related to that man by blood. Let them just feel the pains we are feeling today. Nobody knows what it means to live abroad. We are in exile. There are places we don't go at a given time. There are places when you go there in the daytime, brother, anything can happen to you. They will mess you up, take away your wallet, take away your phone, and nobody to fight for you. But these people, they don't know how angry we are. Imagine what they were doing yesterday in the Senate. A country, how proud could you be in a country where they are discussing cow? That is the legislation. That is their agenda. Cow. Cow is their topic every day. And people are still talking, Simon, bring him. They only want to bring that God gift to us. They want to take it away from. They want to take him away from us. The same way they just took away our man Nnamdi Kanu. The same thing they want to do to this guy. Today, Nnamdi Kanu is a saint. Simon is the bad guy. You see these people when there is one man. One certain time, all the side there, boss. He was alive. This is my prayer for these people. They will just be alive. You don't kill them. Don't kill them. Just don't in that place. The pens will it will be bleeding. In another place. Honestly, so pathetic, brother. If I continue talking, people will ask how angry could this guy be. Let me rest my case here. Thank you so much, Mazugo.
Thank you so much. Mouthpiece, if you are coming in, if you want to come in, you have to accept the option to ask you permission to use your microphone and the video. Then you accept that of microphone, because definitely you don't want your video. Accept the option of microphone so that you can hear us. That is the way you will hear us. So Biafrans, I think, who again is here? What is sister? Don't come. What is sister? You're welcome.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, my dear. How you doing?
Not
Welcome.
bad, not bad. Thank you. Thank you very much for your hard work. Oh. We appreciate you people. Thank you. Thank you. You see, like our brother just finished saying now, it's only now they know that Ekpa is the devil. It's only now when they were bouncing on him, when 50 or 50,000 Irats were bouncing on him, they never knew he was a terrible man. They didn't know then that he's a evil man. He's the devil. He's the Boko Haram. He's a Tunubu's boy. They didn't know then. It's only now that they know that our leader, PM, is the bad guy. They will know what is coming for them. They will know what is coming for them because at the end of the day, my brother, at the end of the day, you are in this so-called country. They say 12 states. 12 states is under Sharia law. Under Sharia. And the whole world is watching us. You know why? Because they know Nigeria belongs to nobody. So grab what you can get. You say whatever you can get, grab it. So we cannot sit down and fold our hand. The Fulani are grabbing what they want and they expect us not to grab. Whether PM is a bad guy to their eye, whether it's a Tunubu's boy, whether it's the henchman that is killing people in northern side, the police people of finishing the whole of military barracks, they took it down. If that thing happen in Biafra land, only you are saying they're taking our men. If that thing happen in Biafra land, they will take both the women and the children safe, just like what they did in Okoma. That's what they will do in our side, but they are not saying it. What the Fulanis are doing in the northern part of this so-called zoo, that our so-called politicians. These so-called politicians, them. I don't know why our PM is. Oh, the guy. I don't know why he's having mercy because to me, I feel he's having mercy on them. He should start from them first before even the military. He should start from them. By the time he start from one politician, they will know that we meant business. They will know that we mean business because, see, they know what they are doing. They are giving the politicians that are giving these military men to come into our country, our states. It's the politicians. By the time only one, they should just show one example. It could be anybody. They should show them because they can do it. They can do it. They should show one of them example like Rollins did. Their body, all of them will enter home. They will not call for no military to come to our land again. They will not call because they are the one calling for it. The one that cannot call for military, they will run to Abuja to stay. They will from Abuja be directing military to come to our land. The other day when you showed, this thing that you showed, most of them are entering all these trucks. They are going to our land. They tell them safe journey. They tell them safe journey. God bless you. Go and fight your own brothers and come back. They will never return. Our Biafran land is a land of go and no return from the Fulani Jajawid. For the military sabotage them, it can never be well with them, my brother. It can never be well with them. Our Mazi is doing the good thing and he's doing the good job and he's doing the work of our people. What we ask him to do, that is what he's doing. He's not doing it by himself. Indeed, we choose him to be there and he's doing the exact work that the Biafrans want him to do. If this Iberibe doesn't know that, he should get it to his score that Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing what he has been told to do by Biafrans, and he's doing it diligently and correctly and awesomely. You people should hold Mazi. You people should hold Mazi at the count. You people should hold him. You people should keep him. Keep him. We are coming. By the time Simon Ekpa finish with you people, you will that good guy that you are calling our Onyendu. how many years ago? Since 2017 or 15, he was a bad guy. Since 2016, he was an evil man. 2020, he was a Afonshi. Any name when I like when I give him. Till you for kidnapping. Now all of a sudden, only two years, a bit. Oh yes, 2 years or 3 years along the line that they caught him. That our PM just emerged. Now he's a good guy. If people are saying he's a good guy, at what point are you going to release this good guy? At what stage are you going to release this good guy that you think is a saint right now? That Simon Ekpa is the devil, is the demon. The demon will show you people. Do you know what demon do? It will destroy you. And that is standard. Our demon PM will destroy Nigeria. Because that is what he's created for. Is to destroy Nigeria. And we will support him to destroy Nigeria. We are all demons. We are little demons. And we are coming for you people. If it is your wife, self, that is on our side, we will use your wife to deal with you. If it is your children that is on our side, we will use your children to deal with you. So that you know that the enough is enough for the innocent Biafras that you people have killed. You, all you governors and politicians then, we are coming for you. If our hand did not reach any military man, our hand will come for you. Your own sister will give you poison drink. Your own mama will assassinate you.
What is this, Ndewo?
Thank you.
Ndewo. No verse too much, because when you verse too much, you go talk with you not supposed to talk. You understand? At this point, we are being monitored very well, and they have been looking for reasons and excuses to table anything against us. So we must be careful our utterances. If you listen the other day to our PM, he said the same thing. I know it's everybody diverse. Everybody's angry, but we must be careful.
Mazi, you will not know when you will talk bad words.
I know, that's what I'm saying now.
Yes,
everybody is angry.
We are very angry. How can
angry.
they say you are in your country, you are in your comfort zone, you are living where everything is working according to how you want it? But in our land, they are raping our children. They are raping our sisters.
Listen, what is sister? There's a program I made yesterday evening. You have to go and watch it. These girls that the terrorists kidnapped from in the north, when they kidnapped them, when these girls managed to escape from terrorist den, and they will come back to their to anywhere they find, you know, they are in the forest. So when they manage to come out, the first thing they will look for, take me to police station or army. I just managed to escape from these people. The people that see them will take them to police or army. If they take them to police, police will take them to army. If they take them to army, army will still lock them up. And the reason for locking them up is, why did you run away and leave your Boko Haram or terrorist husband? They will keep them in detention until those terrorists repent, come out, come say, we are repented. Then they go carry that girl or those girls where repent, as do anyone where husband they return, they go carry them with the children where carry run come out, give the man back, make it carry go. Yesterday. So many things are happening. Today, they are openly recruiting, Boko Haram is openly recruiting in the name of Islamic State of West Africa under their umbrella. They are recruiting in broad daylight. They are recruiting and telling these people, join us. Awareness in broad daylight that we are going to take over this nation. That when we take over, we will make this nation a better dwelling place. We will make it a habitable place for you all. You will enjoy good life and good governance. Is what we, those that have been here from beginning, no, I'm not lying. Is there. Go and watch it. You will understand. So when people like Abaribe go to the red chamber or black chamber to talk, you will know, say, their brain, if I know, but all of them, they know. In short, Mazabeka, you are welcome. Mazabeka, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Mazugo. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I salute you, my brother. I salute you, a great Biafran patriot, and I salute all your viewers and all your contributors.
Thank you.
There is something that comes to my mind when I see, or should I say, when I saw, please, I'm not grammatically correct, and I'm not politically correct, in that order. When I saw people from quote-unquote Southeast, Igbo people, in other words, Igbo people somehow, being the people leading the, the call for the kidnap of Simon Ekpa, something came to my mind. And let me tell you, I want the same thing to come also from this moment to the mind of every Biafran. What do these people really think about Ojukwu? People like Engineer Baribe, people like Ifanyoba. Oh, Ifanyoba also come from Newi, where Ojukwu came from. What do they really think about Ojukwu?
Arrow, man.
Okay. What do they think about him? When you see Ohanaez putting bounty, calling for the extradition of Simon Ekpa, doing all this, ask yourself, what do these people really think about Ojukwu? Just came to my mind, I look at these people, I say to myself,
I never thought of what you just said. Ifanyoba being an indigenous person from Newi, Ojukwu, the same thing.
And do you know the worst issue? 3.5 million, Nigeria didn't kill 3.5 million children before Ojukwu went to war. Yes, there were genocide and massacre of our people in the northern Nigeria. All right. And that number is about 50 to 60,000 Biafrans were massacred in the northern Nigeria. All right. That triggered the war. All right. And the process of the war, 3.5 million children, over 1 million women, including pregnant women, lost
Brother,
their
that
lives.
was 300,000 or not 30,000. That was 300,000 or not 30. Go back to history. 300,000, brother.
I stand to be corrected. Because the killing has always been too enormous for people to actually keep record of exactly the numbers. Even as it is happening today in our places. Some people, let me digress a little bit and, go back to what is happening now in our places. Why it seems the Nigerian army is getting away from it, or the whole issue. The poverty they intentionally imposed on our people. That poverty is there. All right. Somebody may have 5 children, couldn't care for those 5 children. They are all grown. You will tell them, okay, go and look for what you can do to better our family. 3 out of that 5 have left, hoping on the person to finish serving his master or to make it. All right. That space they are waiting for that court to come in. They don't know that those people have been killed by Nigerian army. Instead of them to raise immediate alarm that they are looking for their son, they will not raise because they hope and they are still hoping that their son is, struggling to make it and report to them back. And they don't want to be in position of disturbing that their son or sons, as the case may be. It will be after many years later, they will now begin to ask, no, it has taken long. Why has he not called us, even if he made it or he didn't make it? He's supposed to have called us. Immediately that shock came to them to say, this person we know, this our son we know, supposed to have called us, and he didn't call us now. Let us put a call and call him, even if he made it or not. Let's just hear his voice. From that moment, they will realize that that person is long dead, being killed by Nigerian army. All right, that is one of the problems we are facing, and that is one of the problems why we cannot keep exactly record of the people they are murdering in our place. Mazugo, before I proceed, if they take me out, send me a WhatsApp number where I can call you and join back this program, because something needs to be said now.
Okay.
These people, when you see them calling for the extradition or the kidnap of His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra, there is something you must remember. They have increased the call of his extradition. Why? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I don't know about Mazugo. Mazugo, are you hearing him?
Yes, I can hear him.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Now, thank you very much. Now, they have increased, as people will say, their volume to call for the kidnap of the Prime Minister of Biafra. Why? I mean, why all this recently? Why is it that they opened the gate of hell recently calling for the kidnap of the Prime Minister of Biafra? Why is it that all these people, all these blood-sucking demons are now calling, all these criminals, people who got to where they are by killing people, have now started calling for the kidnap of Simon Ekpa? Let me say you this. These people want to commit another genocide, but this time they want to do it systematically. They know that if they kidnap the Prime Minister of Biafra, they will lay their hand on the information of over 30 million people, you and I, and other people who have voted for the referendum of Biafra. They lay their hand on their record. They go after them house to house and kidnap and kill them systematically. This is what they are after now. The kidnap of the Prime Minister of Biafra is not just about him. It's about all of us, over 30 million Biafrans who have voted for the referendum, for the freedom of Biafra. These are the people that Nigeria want to get their hand on and kill again. This is why I'm calling on the world. Do not allow Nigeria to carry another genocide against the Biafran people. This is why I'm calling the Finnish government. Do not allow Nigeria to kill over 30 million Biafrans. They have done it before. They have committed genocide against us before. Do not allow them to do it again. And I'm calling again on our own people. This is the time, if you have been defending yourself with one foot, now is the time to borrow another leg and join your two legs and defend yourself, because your life depends on it. Our life depends on it. These people, they want to get the Prime Minister of Biafra and then come after us and destroy us, kidnap and kill all of us. Ifeanyi, what do you think about Ojukwu? Ojukwu went to war when 3.5 million children have not been killed. I am asking you, Ifeanyi, what do you actually think about Ojukwu? We today who are talking about defending ourselves, we have actually, seen that 3.5 million children who look like me, and even Ifeanyi, who look like everybody that come from our place, was murdered by Nigeria. That is one of the reasons we are fighting. We don't want to be with the people who committed genocide. Every responsible nation on this earth that survived genocide, they never allow themselves to be unarmed. All right? Israel survived genocide. Today they have nuclear weapons. Biafran people survived genocide. We must never allow ourselves to be unarmed Rather, we must continue to upgrade our arms till we get to the top. Thank you very much, Mazido. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mazi. Thank you.
Mazi, let me just add something here. You see, nobody has the monopoly of knowledge. What this our brother said now is something that every Biafra has to put in his mind and ask that question. What is Ifeanyi Uba thinking about Ojukwu, who was our leader that took us to war? And before that war, over 3.5 million Biafrans, children, women, were still alive. They only died as a result of that war. So is Ifeanyi Uba happy with that war, or did he believe that Ojukwu, please, somebody should mute his side. Please, brother, can you mute your mic?
Okay, go on.
Yeah. So what is Ifeanyi Uba thinking about Ojukwu? Did he believe that that war was a justified war, that Ojukwu went to war to save our lives, that without Biafra going to that war, it would have been a collateral damage because it has already started in the north, because every part of the Sharia north was full of massacre of Biafrans. There is this particular remarkable massacre that took place in Kano Airport. That's Aminu Kano International Airport. A BBC journalist was giving account of it, that mostly the whole aircraft that landed in that Kano Airport, they were doing this, you are a Biafra on this side, you are a Hausa this side, because they were singling out, because one thing that these foolish people who call themselves South or South Heaven or South Hellfire, what they refuse to acknowledge, that when it comes to kill, that all of them are Biafrans. It's only whenever they want to like divide you, they will take you to be South or Southwest or South Heaven and Earth, South Bush or South Road. But when it comes to kill, every one of you are Biafrans. So that massacre that took place in Kano International Airport was a remarkable one that the BBC journalist says something about. So did Ifeanyi Uba believe that Ojukwu going to war was a reasonable choice? Because you cannot say Mazi Simon Ekpa is a killer or is evil at the same time believing Ojukwu did. You can't have it both ways. You cannot be short and be tall. You cannot be dark and be fair. No, you can't have it both ways. If you must believe in Ojukwu, you must believe in what Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing today. Because Mazi Simon Ekpa is not taking us to war. He's only telling us to defend our land. But Ojukwu took us to war. Did you believe that was a justified war to save our lives? That as a result of that war, Biafrans were not massacred completely. We were not completely annihilated completely. Because that was the intentions of the Fulanese. Because the record is out there. Kano massacre, Meduguri massacre, Sokoto massacre, Katsina massacre, everywhere was full of blood of Biafrans all over. So what is the mindset of Ifeanyi Uba? You see, like I always said, I so much trust our DM. He's a man of wisdom. But we should all remember, nnụnụ ahụ na-eme obe Maazị Gemekwentị, enwere nnụnụ na-eme mgbe anyị na-eji akwụkwọ obe mmadụ anwụọ, obe mekwala ọzọ. Ị na-aghọta ihe m na-ekwu? Before they kidnapped our leader, there was this drum of war everywhere. Nnamdi Kanu should go. You should bring him. He should come back. He should come back. We are giving 100 naira. We are giving 200. We are placing 1 million. We are placing 30 million. That was what was ringing everywhere until they kidnapped him. They are back on it again.
But no matter what they ring now, no matter how they cry,
they cannot kidnap our PM.
No.
They cannot kidnap our PM. No, but what I'm trying to say here is that any Biafran anywhere must understand that this war is no more a joke. And now, do you know the worst part of war? Arulo is the worst part of war. That's internal war. Because the Fulanese are still because we have defeated them. We have defeated their foot soldier. EJ village way, Ijano, pang, 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 pang. I don't condemn. They have run away from our village, our backyard. They are no more in our villages now, in our farms. They have run away. We have defeated their soldiers. Most of their terrorists in ragtag, they come and strike and go away. Their army now is the ones we are facing head on. In other words, they are no more active like before. They are now using Igbo now to wage this open war. Because what happened yesterday in that their useless green chamber or red and white chamber was a pure war against one single man who is representing his people. Ufanyaji is Yogo. Look at all of them, vultures everywhere. Bring him. That was the only message. They were not talking about any other thing. But all I am still very, very confident about every decision our PM made. Makachuku Kwadoroya, God prepared him for this day. And the God who brought him will never let him down. The God who gave us Simon will never disappoint us. The God who made it possible for us, for Simon to be born among us, will never take him away untimely from us without him finishing the job, because he came for a mission. He came for a purpose. And that mission, that purpose which he came to, he must fulfill it. I am very, very optimistic. But we Biafrans, any Biafran anywhere, and you are still waiting for a day, or you are still preparing when you're going to join, please, my brother, my sister, there is no better time to join than now. Like my brother said before, if you are using one leg to defend, bring another leg or put another leg and add it and make it two. Whatever you are doing before, double it today. My brother, Iron Onulo, and we must win this war. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you so much.
They were honestly, we have been here for 3 hours, past 3 hours now, almost 3.5 hours, and I think I was even thinking I will close before to be able for me to be able to come back again, but I don't know. Anyhow, we must continue. So what I'm saying is okay, Mazemeka, let me unmute you because your background was noisy before. So let us go one round submission before we go. That's give our closing remark before we draw the curtain for now. And there are news is everywhere. News full Boko, Bona. Sometimes you go one, like when I was coming live, this wasn't my intention. I wanted to come to talk about what these criminals are doing in the southeast. Then I saw this, I listened, I say waiting. So there are a lot of, you don't take time to go read. If you just take out your time to go search for news, oh boy, they plenty. We are no longer saying anything about or discussing the issue of 20 policemen die, 1 million villagers kidnapped, 1 million communities ransacked, sacked. Those ones are no longer news. It has become a norm. No, every day is the same thing. So we must, if you listen to this particular one, they were telling their people that that is the Boko Haram insurgents were telling the people they are sensitizing, because they are not sensitization, I call them. They were sensitizing them, telling them that if we have to fight together to take over this land. When we take over this land, we will make sure you have good life. Which land are they taking over? This is the question. We will make this land a good country for you. You will have a good nation. You will have a good nation, and you will have everything, electricity, houses will be given to you. You will have good life. You will not have anything to worry. You will not live in a thatched house. You will not live in a forest again. They were giving them promises. But the question I want you to ask yourself, when we tell people that the mission is to take over Biafra land, because the only thing that is stopping them from taking over Nigeria, the only thing stopping them from carrying out the exact thing that they carried out in Afghanistan now is Biafra land. because we are standing our ground. So they're telling them, if you come, we are going to win this war and we have good life. The thing is, have you asked yourself, which land, which country, which nation are they going to have? And somebody is there telling you he have Nigeria as his country. Why asineke nkụ kwa n'elu onye iberibe amara oge ekere ya ọ nọrọ n'ala na-eche oge a ga-ebutu ya ebutuzie nkụ kwa onye ọbụla eburu nke ya n'ala ozu ogidibe isi nọrọ ebe ahụ. Fools! They are fighting for Nigeria that has been taken, that has been sold. You know, when we told you that they sold Nigeria, one prophet said that Tinubu have sold Nigeria. Even before he came to power, he have sold Nigeria. When you see Tinubu making changes, taking things to Yoruba land and leaving the rest for them, he is just trying to grab the world. No, let me not go further. I think Ogochukwu, the network has not been fed to you. Let me see if you can speak now. Can you hear me, Ogochukwu?
Yes, sir. Go. Yes, so.
Okay, you have the mic.
Yeah, it has been hard for me to come in or kicking me off. Ndewo maazị, ndewo ụmụnne m onye ọbụla nọ ebe a. Ọ bụ na zoo ka anyị nọ. Ọ ihe anyị na-afụ ebe a. So ndewo Ugo. Sọsọ ihe na-ajụ onwe m kamgbe bụ na ọ bụkwanụzigo ndị Fulani bụkwanụ nsogbu anyị n'ọkwanụ anyị ụmụnne anyị. Iwe na-asị asị kedu ihe bụ nsogbu ndị be anyị biko nke ihe bụ nsogbu ụbọchị ndị akpọpụtara ndị amị na-aga n'Aba onye ọbụla gelu Biafra Unite ga-afụ na onye na-anya bụ trọk ahụ ka ọ gịnị ma kwa na onye Igbo bụ onye
network don't throw away you come out again. Helen, now do your submission.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah,
I'm
go on.
not telling me sir they eat again.
No, I know say you know they eat today.
It is well, Mazi. Anyway, we have all spoken. Nigeria, if you don't get up and defend yourself, defend your land, you will be gone one by one. General Danjuma has, who is talking?
Go on.
It's like I'm hearing myself double.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. General Danjuma has already told us that you must defend yourself. If these people can just come out in broad daylight and be recruiting villagers, a terrorist from West African state, not even from this Nigeria, Boko Haram and all of that, they are converging Nigeria in the north, taking over people's land and everything, recruiting them, promising them in broad daylight. You cannot see Musa there demonstrating his power. Python dance is not dancing there. Crocodile smile is not smiling against them there. You understand? So that is to tell you that they have already conquered Nigeria. The Fulani jihadists, they have taken over Nigeria. Nigeria has been sold. The only people that is standing against it now, not to be pronounced, is with the Biafrans, of which they are trying to bring our PM down so that it will not happen. But we have promised them that either they let us go so that they can have their jihadist nation on their own peacefully, or we will all die together. We will never allow them to take over our land. So go and protect yourself. Support our PM. Cast your vote. Support with your resources. Whatsoever way you know you can support for this freedom to be realized on time. Please support. That is my submission. Thank you very much, Mazi. God bless every one of you.
Ndewo, Helen. Thank you so much. And I see, okay, King Gong, are you there?
I'm here. I have only two words to tell my people. The journey is getting more tougher now. But you have to ask yourself one common question here. Why are they talking about the restructure now?
The
same restructure they used to massacre over 6 million Biafrans It was the same restructure that Ojukwu, our late eternal leader, General Ojukwu, went to Abore to negotiate. Gowon came back and changed his mind. Over 6 million Biafrans. Today, that same Biafra, that same restructure, they said over their dead body. Even this Boko Haram founder, Shetima, once said, restructure my put. To hell with restructure. Is it the same restructure they are telling you today? They are back again. Now, why are they telling you they want to give you an Neoma state or they want to give you a low state? Is it what our people died for? There is a reason. They are testing our resolve, and we must never succumb. This is the time for us to double our efforts. If you are spending 1 hour on internet in trying to retweet every tweet of our PM or trying to debunk every lies about against Biafrans, double it now to 2 hours. If you are giving $10 before, double it to 20. In other words, whatever you are doing, double it, because whatever you are doing is working. And that is why they are bringing this, the attack here. They don't mean it. There is no restructure. They want to test your resolve. There is no restructure here. If you say restructure today, see what they're going to give you. They want to divide us more. They want to tell you that Olo is not part of Imo State. Olo is not part of Alibo. They want to tell you that Anioma is a Katongara. Those things, they are not true. None of them is true. I will applaud every one of us that we are doing great, but we need to add more. Thank you, Mazi, for what you are doing. I'm telling you, they are panicking, really. If they are not panicking, why are they talking about the restructure? Restructure my puts. Is it not what the criminal, the fake, illegitimate vice president, the Boko Haram sponsor said? He said to hell. Our people did not die for restructure. Our people did not die for creation of one more state. If it's not Biafra, it is never going to be Biafra. There is this one advert they used to do before in our television. Asege, Ouru no wa paracetamol. Azokolaya owa paracetamol. If it's not Biafra, it can never be Biafra. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Kaluk's chat. I'm not bringing you in because who the make noise? Try and mute yourself. I will not bring you into my studio because I don't trust you. Unless you on your video here, let me see who you are. Okay, Ogoshiku, I'm giving you the mic.
Mazi.
Yes.
Are you the owner of the 2 days update channel?
Yes.
Ah, okay. I was like, is this person impersonating you? Okay, then thank you.
No, it's my own channel.
Okay, all right.
Ogochukwu, can you hear me? Who is playing this? Ogochukwu, can you hear me?
Mazi, can you take that person away? Maybe it's not one of us. Hence, he's not hearing you. Take him away.
No, his network is from Zoo. Okay, Mazemeka, close the prayer for us.
Thank you very much, Honorable Ugo, and thank you for all you are doing and all your effort.
Go on, sorry.
Thank you for everything you are doing to enlighten our people and update our people. The time to be free is now. Not even yesterday. Not even tomorrow. It's now. This is the time to be free. This is the time to be free. For the first time after Nigeria thought they have succeeded in wiping us out, they are now defending, the hunters are now being hunted. Because the people of Biafra says enough is enough. When they went to Aba, they opened fire on the people. They never lied down shooting on people. All right. They never go with the bags of blocks, or sands, hiding somewhere, shooting people. No, they were standing up with full confidence, knowing fully well there is no fire in return. They know they were dealing with purely unarmed people, praying and clapping in the school. Now those things are over. The people of Biafra said enough is enough. The Prime Minister of Biafra, I don't know any of them in the Senate. I don't know any of them in Aso Rock. I don't know any African leader that can, have the support that the Prime Minister of Biafra have today. None of them. And I dare any president in Africa to command sit at home consistently for 1 month. Just 1 month. I'm not talking about 1 year or 2 years. Consistently every Monday for 1 month. I dare any president in Africa to try it. Let us see the compliance. Even with their armories, even with their billions and billions of dollars budget in their military. Let us see how many people will comply. But the Biafran Prime Minister without arms, with only microphone, ask the people of Biafra to sit at home every Monday so that will pressurize Nigeria to release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. And Nigeria being a criminal country, instead of them talking about releasing the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, they are talking about how to end sit at home. They don't want to tell the people that the sit at home is as a resultant of the fact that the criminal country Nigeria went to Kenya and kidnapped an innocent man, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. That is why the sit at home came to be. They are not debating about that. They are not talking about that. Some time ago, they told us that if I'm your Babalibe, all of them, they want to send them the canoe to be released. Now, when camera is faced on all of them to say exactly what is in their mind, guess what? What is in their mind is to kidnap another person, not even to release the one they claim they want to be released, who was kidnapped by Nigeria. I was expecting Abaribe and Ifeanyi to make as their point of discussion in the Senate, as their topic in the Senate, the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. No, that was not the agenda. The agenda was actually to kidnap another person. Mazugo, I wish you can come back again today. If it's not today, any other time again, because we actually want to put in logical details or in logical perspective what new state means to us, what regional government means to us, what Nigeria want to achieve with it, and the real agenda. But let me put this first of all, before we discuss that, maybe in order of your program. Creating of new state does not help us in any way. Not because, even if Nigeria is New York, not because Nigeria is bad, not because we want to leave Nigeria. No, apart from that. But the truth of the matter is, Nigeria shares their economy because the economy is about share. What they have is about share. Share. They share what they have or what they want to share based on number of local government you have, not based on the number of states you have. So what does this mean? We may have 1 million states and got nothing, but we can have 1 million local governments and get something in Nigeria order. I want to put this so that we put this in a logical understanding of our people who thinks that maybe state means something good. State means a continuous enslavement. The only positive thing you can get from state is to produce more armed robbers in the name of governors, produce more armed robbers in the name of senators, and more armed robbers in the name of ministers. That's all. But what actually touches somehow maybe an average person as it could have been, though it is not where it is. That's not how it is in Nigeria now. What could have touched people somehow would have been those allocations that are shared based on local government. So if people are talking about local government, it would make more sense, 10% more sense, all right, than talking about state, because state means nothing. Local government means better. Kano has 44 local governments. Check out the allocation. You can combine it to all the whole Southeast allocations. Kano gets more because they have 44 local governments. And I'm not even sure that if you add all the whole local government in Southeast today, you get up to 44. It could be that amount or something little bit lower or higher, whatever. But I know no state, no two states in Southeast can be combined to have up to 44 local governments as Kano has, Kano alone. So they are not worried about state. They are worried about local government. While our foolish Southeast politicians are worried about states that matters and means nothing to anybody. In terms of restructure, what if they restructure Nigeria today and everything goes well? Everybody living fine. You control your economy. I control my economy. Okay? Everybody lives fine. Tomorrow, another person comes out in the name of military and carry out a coup in Nigeria and thwart that restructuring that was conducted by the democratic government. What will be your fate? After you have gone home, dropped your arms, what will be your fate? Thank you very much, Mazugo, and I greet all Biafrans. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my brother. And thank you, every other.
Mazi,
Yes.
Mazi.
Yes.
Let me remind you that PM has said that there will be no June 12 holiday in our land, in all Biafra land. I think we should pass this message on. June 12 holiday, you know it is tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow
Yeah.
is June 12th.
So PM said there will be no such holiday in our land.
The National Publicity Secretary of Ohanaez and Igbo, Dr. Alex Ogbonnia, has raised the alarm that people who claim to be working for Simon Ekpa has been threatening to kill him. Who have your time? Say threatening to kill. I know. Who get time for you? The people who done wrong go exile. They say somebody is threatening to kill him. Who is threatening to kill you? Kill you, call kill you. Mad people everywhere. They think they can deceive us with all this. They are blue, blah blah. We are not interested. They can be interested. They can go on and do anything they want to do. We are not interested. We are only interested in our freedom, and our freedom we must get. You cannot stop us. So my people of Biafra, I greet all of you once again. And I want to make we remember, like, I don't know what to say again because we have said it all. All the people in this studio have said it all. If you don't fight for your freedom, if you don't fight for your freedom, I don't know what you want again. I don't know what you will get. I don't know what you want to get. Remember, freedom, you go take them. Nobody they give you. Now you go take them by yourself. So make everybody understand what we are doing is not something that you think, hey, tomorrow something will happen. You go church, you go pray. You can pray for anything you want to pray for. But I want to tell you, if you pray, now there you they pray, your head it will disappear. Now there you they pray, that your pastor, when your head it disappear, it no go come out. Now waiting, I want make everybody understand with that one. So the only thing I go leave us with, if you know the Twitter, go there Twitter. If you know they follow Prime Minister, go follow Prime Minister. And then now be the time. we no get any other better time other than where we dey now where we dey here. So I dey beg you, if you no like this program where I do, try and like. If you never hit the like button, try and hit the like button so that others go see them. And the one I do yesterday, if you know what's that program of yesterday, I go just tell you one thing. Go and watch that program of yesterday so you go to understand wetin dey go on. Because the problem with our people is that when you see us talking, some people go think say we just come make up one news, come dey talk, make people listen. No, we tell you the truth. I've decided that most 99% news broadcast, mostly live program, what I go dey do, I go make sure say I get proof, because they say I dey do propaganda, I dey instigate to war. Now wetin Facebook could talk yesterday before they block the Facebook. So I want to tell you that we are hitting them. When you hear Mazen Nnamdi Kanu tell you that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said that they budgeted, I don't know whether 20-something trillion dollars. No be joke. Na true be that. So if you no know, make you know. If you no understand, make you understand. We are not free unless you fight for your freedom. You no go dey free. Make we not talk too much again. Make I fit end this program to see at least whether I will fit come back, even if not 10 o'clock. Dream Queen, thank you. Long time. It's good to see you back again. And every other one of us here, anywhere you are watching from, thank you. If you never do your vote, go.
I not do my submission. No, I not do submission.
Hey, holy sister, don't come. Oh yeah, do. I no get power.
Okay, no worry. When you come back for evening, when
do,
you
I
come back
no
for
come
evening.
back. Oh, I feel no come back. Do I never sure? I know sure.
I better come back now. Make I keep until later.
Okay, now.
So that it go make you come back. When you remember I never do my submission, you go come back. I beg. Me and my brother, we there for the same category.
Oh, sister, don't worry. Don't worry.
I beg you, so I'm not gonna talk again. Just go and relax. Come back, please.
Okay.
Make I hand my phone.
Okay, thank you so much. So, BIAFRANS, anywhere you are, thank you so much. We must continue.